What's going on, YouTube? I know I gotta give everybody a chance to get in here. Oh, another long day. I know I gotta give another long day. Uh-oh, forgot to mute that one. There we go. Oh, how's everybody going today? Hey, Adam, how you doing? Tearing anything up today with that big old lathe yet? Right now, Adam, it's just you and I don't, someone else is here, but they ain't put anything in the uh, chat box yet. Waiting on people to say something in the chat. That way I know what to say. Because otherwise they boo. Oh, been a long day though. Thank goodness the day's over with. As far as work, as far as being at work. Now I'm just home relaxing. Ah, hey Mark, how you doing? Well, Adam, be careful driving back home. So how you doing, Mark? I know I'm waiting on Cajun to get here. Tired. Got a lot of work still going on. Of course, wound up having a nice little lunch with Crystal. Um, we got back and did some painting, more painting at work. While one guy took his lunch, while the painter took his lunch break. Um, then I got all the boards and everything. No, when I'm painting and everything, I wear that skull cap and everything. And what it does, I wear it mainly because when I am painting, all that paint particles, everything, gotten into my hair in the past, and I went to go comb it the very next day. I was like, oh. So I wear that, and the sweat and everything, it keeps the hair down. But nah, I didn't get a haircut yet. Probably won't get one till next year. But yeah, she, of course, the reason she's hiding in there is because um, it's getting things cleaned up and getting dinner ready. Um, no, Mark. What we paint is we paint uh, different types of like screws, nuts, bolts, rivets. There comes someone making noise in there. But yeah, different types of fasteners is what we paint. Hey Wayne, um, and all our paint it's a 4 part mixture. So, and I tell everybody like those little screws that hold your outlet switch and your outlet cover and switch plates on. We paint screws like those, but I mean, yeah, we paint all kinds of different things. It's all different types of screws, nuts, bolts, rivet, washers, whatever the customer wants painted, we paint it. What's up, David? David Carlisle in the house. But yeah, so I mean, actually, to answer your question, yes, we paint stuff that's interior and exterior. Because if you see one of those metal buildings that's got the screws and everything, those neoprene washers and everything on, we paint those, and we'll do them anywhere from uh, the half inch all the way up to 5 inch long on those screws. No, we've got boards that get depending upon the size of the screw. The boards got that size hole, so they get put down in that when they're being racked, and then we just spray paint them. Yeah, they're all spray painted, and I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's some of the paint. That's some of the white and everything, and that's from Terratone bronze for some of the screws and everything I was painting earlier today. That's for gutters. Yeah, we got a company that I hate this. My chain from my wallet gets hung up in my pants or in the slots of this chair. But yeah,
I hate when that happens.
Oh, the chain from your wallet?
Yeah, I used to wear one of those. Hold on, I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, we got a big company that we paint the screws and everything for them. It's for the gutters. It's all the different colors, and that's the company that we're doing. That's that one order. It's like 10.5 million screws. Oh, really, Mark? We actually use Sherwin-Williams. That's our paint. Something going on around here outside. But yeah, I mean, like I said, yeah, we use Sherwin-Williams. I know right now that we use a certain type of Sherwin-Williams paint, and right now, from my understanding, it's starting to get on the scarce side as far as different colors and everything. But yeah, I mean, we're staying busy. I can't say exactly who our customers are. It's not right, but yeah, we got some big names out there. I mean, if I was able to name them, y'all be going, "Oh wow."
Oh, I'm back.
No,
Have
that's
to
fine.
have to pour some water on Missy's hands so she can wash her hands out of a jug.
Ah,
This hot water heater busted,
right.
so this thing got my stomach turning and knots. I'm gonna get an ulcer over this crap.
You better not. So how's it coming on that?
It's not.
That bad?
Yeah. Got David Carlisle, Mark C. Uh, Wayne, how you doing? Mater, how you doing? Miss Crystal,
Tired?
Adam, how's Adam with Small Town doing? No, we ain't. I ain't even got a price yet for. I ain't got no money to do nothing with. Get my gas line, gas hooked back up and all that. I don't know if we're gonna have to pressure test the existing lines. If we have a leak, if those lines ain't good, we're just gonna run a couple new lines. You know,
Yeah.
but shit, that still costs money.
Yeah, I know. When I was going on my second cruise, I come back and the gas company had showed up and they had to do a test on the lines of the house, and they found out there was a leak somewhere. And plumber came out, and the day I got back was their second day of working, and it was like $900 to get all the gas lines, all brand new gas lines, and fittings for every all the heaters and for the stove and everything done.
Damn, what was wrong with your line?
They had to replace. They had to replace all the gas lines underneath the house.
Really?
Because,
Wow.
I mean, you gotta consider, Cajun. Hey, this house is, from what I can gather, about 113 years old.
Oh, well, all right.
Yeah, and I got no idea how long those have been under the house. So
not that long. Not that long. Probably 50, 60 years, something like that.
probably.
That's when they started running, or maybe 70 years. That's when they started running utilities underground, gas lines underground. Hey, Stephen.
Well, whenever it was done, that's how long it's probably been in the house. So yeah, I mean they're to replace every single one, and let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, about 5 different shutoffs they had to put in.
Oh yeah, for like a space heater or your hot water heater or wall mounted heater or yeah.
Right. Yeah, so they had to do all that. That was like I said, $900.
Wait, no, you said something else.
No, it was $900 to get them all done.
Oh, I thought you said something else. I'm talking that's for the labor. That's for all the new pipes and the fittings and all of that. Yep. Oh, okay. I thought you said like 1900 or something.
No, I'm saying the house I gather was built in 1908.
Yeah, but I thought you had said $1,900 or something like that it cost you to get all the lines.
Oh no, it's like $900 to get it all done.
Oh, okay, well that's not too bad because and that must have been a friend of yours.
Nope, that was a regular plumber.
Most plumbers charge $100 an hour. $100 or $120 an hour with a helper. And yeah, it shouldn't have took them that long. So yeah, that's about right. That's about right.
Well, it took them a couple of days to get it all done.
Huh. Wow. It took me and Matt about a day to do that. But
well, they wanted to do it
with me on the threader, somebody fishing in the pipes, because he would have gave me a bunch of measurements ahead of time. He'd have got under the house, and I would just start threads. If we had raw pipe, usually you buy pipe that's got threads on both ends, each end.
Right.
So he'll start giving me some raw measurements, and I'll just start doing a thread, cutting and threading, and then I've got a grunt just going over there and throwing in the pipes under the ground, or tie it to a string,
right,
a light rope with a clamp and pulling that,
Right.
That's mostly 2 or 3 of us if we would do a house like that under, but now that's for gas. Water is PEX, and then we do that in the attic. And I can do a house by myself, so that ain't no big thing. Now this is a house that's all open, okay? No sheetrock.
Right.
Nothing. No, it's just bare open walls. And then the insulator comes, inspectors come, then the insulators come in. And boom.
Yeah. Well, mind you, this house here, where the gas line comes in, you probably got about 16 inches clearance between the ground and the bottom of the floor joist on one side, and then you got about 8 inches on the other.
Yeah, yeah, that house been there a while. The land and built up. It's settled, and the land built up around it.
No, it's just the house is built on a slope.
Yeah, but
On
heat
one
entrance.
side of the house is a lot higher than the other.
Well, the plumbing part is on the where you can get to easy. I bet though, huh?
Some of it is, some of it ain't, because the hardest part is going to be where the kitchen and the like where the hot water heater is. That's all on the side that you ain't got much ground clearance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Like you say, my house, all my plumbing's on the backside. Like my sink right behind me, almost, and my kitchen sink. And then off right here to right there. That's went straight to the back of the house is a outdoor faucet, and then hot water heater, washer dryer, uh, sink, toilet, and then tub. So most all the plumbing is in the bathroom in that one corner of the house.
right. Well, not me. On my house, the way it's all set up is you've got the bedrooms all on the east side, and oh, geez,
Yeah, Mark, and the last Peck's made a anything in the last 10 years. Yeah, there's Johnny. I didn't even hear the door open. The dog heard it.
but yeah, you got the three bedrooms on the east side of the house, and then on the west, right in the middle is where the kitchen is, and then you've got the back bathroom and the
No, I'm lying.
water heater. And that's what. And Mark, I plan on using PEX and everything when I get all the water lines replaced. Oh, and no problem, Adam. Just whenever you get ready. Yeah, I've got that to do, and I've got all the sewer lines I got to get changed out.
Boy, that's a nasty job.
Yeah, because most of what is on the front bathroom is also cast iron, and then somewhere along the way it changes over to PVC. And I've really only got two. I've got two clean outs total for the house. I've got one that's like a 2-inch pipe up underneath the kitchen window, and then I've got the main drain line in the very back, and that's it. But I've also got, I know where it's at, I got an idea where it's at, but I've got tree roots wanting to grow in there, and that's probably where the PVC and that cast iron are connected together. Yeah, with PEX and those the shark bite. Oh man, it's quick and easy. You've got no gluing or tightening up. Have to have a wrench or anything. Um,
64 rows of
that stuff there, Mark. Man, like I said, it works off like a the Chinese finger torture thing. Once you slip that pipe in there, it ain't coming out. And the one good thing about with that PEX is that it won't bust when it freezes. Like with
right.
PVC and copper, when those things freeze, they're gonna bust. Whereas with that PEX, PEX or shark bite or whatever you want to call it, it won't
Shark
bust
bite.
at all.
Yeah, they will. A shark bite will bust in a freeze. A good freeze, it sure will.
I haven't seen them do it.
Yeah,
There's
had
man.
one. I had one do it to me. I had an indoor shark bite. Most of them are buriable, but uh, underground. And I didn't know until Doobie told me. He said, "Well, you used the indoor shark bite. That's why it popped on you." I'm like, huh. I says, I didn't know there was a difference. I figured his daddy would have told me that, the guy that I was, working for. Well, me and Doobie work together, but we work with PEX, but we don't use shark bite. In
Right.
wall code, you cannot use that on inside of a wall. It has to be on the outside of a wall where you can get to, easy accessible. Put it that way.
Right.
Shark bite.
And
Yeah,
Mark, no, there's
easy
no
accessible,
soldering.
not in a wall.
Yeah.
Not to code, no.
Yeah. But Mark, there's no soldering required on it either.
No.
You're talking about something that's it's simple and easy.
Yep. All you got to do is have that $100 crimper. Two of them, matter of fact.
Oh,
No.
the pet.
Now the kind I'm talking on the shark
Yeah.
bite, you don't even need that.
On
It's
what?
just slip in and go.
On what?
On the shark bite?
Oh, shark bite. Yeah, but you can't use shark bites everywhere.
Where can you not use it?
Inside of a wall.
Oh,
I did it.
Hey,
using
Brandon.
I get you.
well, I'm using them and they ain't said nothing to me yet, and they probably won't.
Well,
They probably
no,
won't ever
yeah,
find out.
Yeah, but you probably got them
Well-
where they're easy accessible, though, man.
Yeah, that's true.
If it's a repair, yeah, but I would not advise plumbing a house with shark bites. Man, them things are $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, depends on which one you got. $10, $12 a piece,
I know.
and the other ones are only $1.
True.
The regular connections are not even $1 because it's the company. So we had an account at Southern Pipe.
Yeah, but when you count in, how much the
The crimpers
just
cost.
that tool to get it all crimped and everything, compared to how much you're going to spend on the fittings.
Well, you can order a pair online, Amazon. You can order a pair, 1/2 inch and 3/4. The same thing I can get at Southern Pipe for $100-something. I can get for $60 through Amazon. Same exact.
And I don't deal with Amazon.
Well, eBay.
Okay, eBay, yeah, I deal with eBay, but for me, I've been buying all that stuff over Home Depot.
Now you can probably find them good at Home Depot or Lowe's, but
Yep.
don't get the adjustable ones. Don't get those. Get the ones that are made for 1/2 inch, 3/4, because those you can never get just right. And after you use them a while, they come out of adjustment. A buddy of mine found that out the hard way.
Yep. Someone got on my haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brandon got him a buzz cut right
You
there
got
when the
buzz.
cool weather, right when the cool weather coming too. He should have had that while it was hot during this summer.
Well, I like the one saying, "Hang on,
He let his sister get the clippers
Vin
to it.
Diesel.
there you go." They doing the Vin Diesel look.
Yeah.
Well, see,
Oh,
my
wow.
hair grows so fast, I shave it bald because it'll be back close to where it was in about a month or two. My hair grows that fast.
Yeah, mine neither.
Square bits.
Mine don't grow fast.
What danger one?
Robertson. Ooh, I don't know if I have any Robertson bits. Let's see. So, Canadian guys. Gotta bring out Robertson bits.
Oh, check out what Missy found in the store today.
Luquette's Cajun specialties.
Yeah,
Ah, nice,
Cajun seasoning.
nice.
Let me go over here and
So,
see if I
got
have
my
one over
own-
here.
Got my own brand of line of seasonings. Yeah.
Also,
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
see, also you can see Luke at last name with Cajun with the season.
No, that's my cousin that made that line right there. That ain't me. If I'd have had the money for that, I would have I could have got a hot water heater. Put it that way. Because it costs a little bit to get a. You got to order so many containers like that. Then they charge you for your label.
Check those bits. Yeah, because I have no Robertson bits.
It's getting a little chilly up there, huh, Brandon?
Nah, it's pretty warm. Well, it's not. I mean, it's cooler, but it's not like freezing.
Yeah. Now this morning it was nice riding the bike to work. Now I did have to have my pullover because having that windshield. But after I got to work, I took it off and I never took it up, put it back on. But it felt good. So what you been up to, Brandon?
Working on a.
And where my tacos at? I want my tacos.
They got lost in the mail.
That's your problem. Crystal wants some
I
too.
saw that. I'm reading chat.
Hey, now that I got that portable griddle, I'm gonna take it to the tractor show with me and have tractor show tacos.
Hey, Tampa was alive earlier. Well, not alive. He was premiering. He had made a video.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
He was premiering it earlier. They was all riding their mini bikes. Well, I think there was 6 of them riding. I think 2 or 3 was for Tampa.
Yep.
But yeah, he can hold a wheelie for a few seconds. He can hold a wheelie. He probably can do it longer than that, but I don't know if he's got to hold it. I don't know if he's got a helmet hat camera or what. I don't know.
Hey Anna, how you doing?
Hey Anna. What's up, Adam?
Hello.
You still getting a roommate for that new lathe?
I got enough room that it'll work. Enough to get it in. I'll worry about that once it's in.
So I mean, is that a 3-phase lathe?
Yeah.
So what's really different between a single phase and a 3-phase?
Quite a bit.
Besides the extra wire.
Quite a bit.
Motors are much more efficient.
You got 4 wires instead of 3.
Okay.
And the way the motors are made, it's a lot more efficient. It's way cheaper on electric.
Yes. Especially once you get up past, especially like 5 and 10 horse. Night and day difference between a 3-phase 5-horse and a 225 horse.
Like coolers, okay? Big coolers, like the T-Boy Slaughterhouse in my moon. Me and Dago were working at the camp.
Here we go. People wondering about crickets. Yes, I have crickets here too, guys. I can't.
No, I don't hear no crickets. No, and it's not crickets in Jungle Bob's stream. It's his feedback, his echo.
Yeah.
It's not really crickets. It just sounds like it. Anyway,
Y'all
T-Boys, they were putting
my background.
They were putting up a new service over there, electrical header, the weather head, all that. And I'm like, man, I bet you he's going with 3-phase. He said, probably so. We went over there and T-Boy was outside and he said, T-Boy, what you doing? He said, I'm putting in 3-phase. I'm tired of paying a $3,000, $4,000 a month electric for my cooler. And other stuff he's got in there that's 3-phase.
So
he's got a 3-phase meat saw in there.
Okay, well let me ask you this. When would it be a good thing or a good idea to actually go 3-phase?
For you?
Yeah, if I know I've got access to it.
Never.
It wouldn't be worth it.
No, not with the not unless you have a big lathe that's 3-phase, a mill, a big shaper like Adam's got. He's got one of them step-toe shapers. That's 3-phase more than likely.
Well, and just one or two pieces of equipment. A lot of people's just using the 3-phase converters anyway now.
I saw.
Yeah, I showed him. That's my caribou quarter and all that.
The 2 to 3 pieces of equipment that are 3-phase. Yeah, and it depends on how much they're being used too.
Right.
Like Johnny's case, his dad wanted 3-phase because everything just about in the shop was 3-phase. So he called up Clico and said, "Hey, I want 3-phase out here. Hey, Straps, Jamie." He says, "I want 3-phase out here in my shop." Oh, the trucks came and it was like, "Oh, you can't get 3-phase over here. It's not available." You know. Oh, his grandpa that wanted it. I thought it was your dad. Anyway. Well, he knew somebody on the Federal Trade Commission for it, and guess what?
No, he was personal friends with the Public Service Commission at
Public
the time.
Service Commission. Oh, okay.
They hunted together, so he called him, and the next day there was 2 trucks in front of my grandpa's shop. But back then, only a legitimate business could have 3-phase.
Yeah, and it wasn't quite a business yet.
But my grandpa had connections. So,
yeah. Yep. So they added a 4th leg up there on the pole, and then with that huge transformer, and then went down to the shop. And that's you ought to see the boxes, the electrical boxes in this shop. Hey, just the boxes alone are big bucks.
Well, I know it we've got 3-phase with everything that we've got.
And y'all shop?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you see, y'all use that every day, and that's a big savings. Ask your boss one day in idle conversation. Say, "Hey, boss man," like at lunch or something. How much, I'm not trying to get in your business, but give me an example of how much 3-phase electric, how much electric would be if this shop wouldn't be 3-phase. Would your light bill be double? I bet you he'll say, "Yep," or more.
Yeah, because I know one thing he's been doing. We've got a bunch of those 8-foot fluorescent lights that we've been using for years, and he's getting when the ballast and everything in them go bad, he's getting an electrician coming out and getting them swapped out to the LED. And man, those LED lights are so much brighter.
We put one in Johnny's shop. Look, we put two bubbles, okay, 4-footers, and that took the place of a big, huge commercial 4-bulber 4-footer. We put 2 of them $14 Walmart fixtures in there, with the little LED tapes in there. It's not bulbs. You can see each. You can see the tape in each individual LED.
Right.
When Johnny flipped that switch, let me tell you something, partner. Huge difference. So you put 2 more up above the mill, or 1 more above the mill. Now he wants in the back above the welding table and welding machine and all that, behind where toward the back of the shop, he wants to put 2 more there, and that would really brighten up the shop. And I've got 2 of them in my house, fixing to have a 3rd, because I've got one already. It's just in the spare bedroom. Hook that up, and y'all will notice a difference.
Well, it's like here, I've got all my lights in here are the LEDs. I've got the one right here, and I've got the one back over here that's LED.
Yeah, you all lit up.
Right.
Real good.
Yeah. But now the one that's back over here, that's a 3-foot I got from Home Depot. The rest of these are all them 4-footer Braun lights I got from Harbor Freight. So I like them. What do you run in your shop, Adam?
Just normal bulbs, but I'm actually about to swap them over to LED.
I guarantee you that now are they what the like about a 4-foot fluorescent bulb?
Wish you found that out.
I want to do that too because every once in a while, you see how they hang below the truss there?
Right.
I'll hit them with something and break them.
That's
Sometimes
what
I'll have
happened
My
here.
gantry crane too tall, and I'll push it and just take the lights out.
Well, like I said, for me, I've got these little 4-foot Braun lights that I've gotten from Harbor Freight, and I think I know I got them when they were on sale for like 15, but normally $20.
I like my Walmart lights.
Yeah.
If
Well,
something goes wrong with them, I can bring them back to Walmart and give me new ones.
now this one back over here, that's the 3-footer I got over at Harbor Freight. I mean Home Depot, and it does not put out as much light, and it's got a delay of coming on.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
That's odd.
Yep.
These are 5,800, I think, lumens, 6,000 lumens, something like that. And
Well, these are 5,000.
$14 a piece. And Walmart, something goes wrong with them, bring them back. They give you a new one.
Yep. Well, I
Because-
mean, like I said, I like these
See,
here.
you close to a Harbor Freight. We not.
I've got to believe it or not, I've got a Walmart I got 2 Walmarts that are closer to me than a Harbor Freight.
How far is Opelousas?
To get to Harbor Freight takes what, 35, 40 minutes? With the traffic and all that through town. Now, if Harbor Freight was on this side of Opelousas, it would only be 20 minutes away. But since you got to go through town, all them red lights, and that rough, oh man, that town right there has got the roughest. That town holds the Louisiana state record for the roughest roads in town. And it's a rich town, very rich town. They just can't do nothing hardly with the roads because of the infrastructure. One time they was working in the road and they had a plate, a steel plate about this thick, and they had a sign, caution, bump. They didn't say slow down to an idle because it will tear your transmission out, bump. Okay? They just said bump ahead. Man, and good thing we was in the Jeep and not my old Dodge truck because that truck was, oh man, we hit that and I could swear it hit that skid plate underneath. One of them protectors underneath that Jeep. Man, that was, I'm like, oh my God.
Well, that's straight boredom right there. I carefully removed the seals and re-greased it and unstuck it.
There you go.
I'm still got a brand new one on there. I got a brand new one that's going on there, but I was bored, so I just sit there and.
They've been patching some holes.
So what's that go to, Brandon?
Idler, fly idler on a lawnmower, push on the deck part.
Hey, while I've got you on here, something I'm thinking about doing with everything that's going on right now. As far as a brand new riding lawnmower, which one would you recommend?
A rider or a zero?
A riding.
A John Deere from the John Deere dealership, if you can find one.
I ain't got that kind of money.
Or a good used John Deere that has the dealership sticker on it. Not a low sticker.
You know what, Shaggy One? Ooh, Mater, make sure you take the blue wrenches away. I'm going for them. I'm going for them.
What you saying now?
They're picking on my haircut, but when I cut my hair, I always just buzz it off. Heck, there's only one haircut that these barbers around here can do in this military town. It's a burr cut. That's all I know how to do around here.
Yeah, but you can buy a pair of clippers at Harbor Freight for $10.
I do mine with dog clippers, okay? The dog clippers cuts better than human clippers. Don't know why.
Yeah, they do. They do.
And I buzz my own hair.
I bought that set of clippers from Harbor Freight. I had a set, but I was missing. I don't know where my little guards went to, and the guard I was using was too long, a little bit too long for my liking. It was a number 3 or something, and I like a number 2. Well, anyhow, $10 at Harbor Freight for them clippers with all the guards, a little comb, pair of scissors, all that stuff. $10, and I tell you what, man, that sucker. It works good. Well, you can't tell I haven't used it for about a week.
It's basically the same thing as a set of hair clippers you go to Walmart and get.
It is a set of hair clippers.
Yeah.
It is a set of hair clippers that.
I know, but I'm saying it's basically the same thing. But, one they say use on an animal, the other one is for a human.
No, this one is for humans. Because it's got, a little comb with it. No, because it's not for animals. Put it that way. It's not for animals.
I thought you said you got the dog clippers. Okay.
No, Brandon does. Not me.
So, Cajun, I was going to tell you what was wrong with what happened to that generator. The oil sensor failed. The low shut-off oil sensor, it failed and kept grounding it out. It had plenty of oil in it, but it failed and kept grounding it out, so I just bypassed it for now.
Oh, okay. Which hurricane was it, Johnny, that Matt was having? He couldn't start his generator, and he was like, Boudreaux, what's wrong with my generator? Me and Johnny walked over there for some reason. I forget why.
Laura, I believe.
Laura? Yeah, Laura. The first bad hurricane that hit us last year. And me and Johnny was outside, and we saw Matt out there, and they was doing something, so we walked over there across the highway. Matt said, Boudreaux, I can't get my generator started. Fix it. So Johnny said, did you check your oil? What that got to do with it? I said, Matt, they got a low oil sensor in it. Oh, bullshit. No. He checked the oil, sure enough. No. Somebody bring me a quarter oil. I said, don't put no whole quart in that thing. Just
actually, my
420 needs it. And sure enough, look, man, they was taking the plug out and all that, everything. There was no spark. I said, well, your low oil sensor. Johnny, told him, and put oil in it. First crank.
Yeah, see, I checked my oil, and I was like, well, the oil looks good. It's level. It was good. It was just the oil sensor failed on it.
It happens. Yeah.
Yep.
Especially when we're running 5 or 6 hour days every day with it.
Yep. So how did you bypass it?
Oh, it just hooks up with one wire. You just unhook that wire.
Yeah, you just unhook the wire, because if the wire's hooked up, that wire goes to ground and kills shuts the spark off to the coil. Grounds the coil off is what it does.
The reason I asked is I remember years ago I was at TRF, and the guy had a problem trying to get his generator to work. And I thought it might be because low on oil and everything, but I don't know if it was the carburetor that was messed up. Of course, like I said, that's before I got into doing everything with YouTube. And it was like, I got no idea what's wrong with it. I wish I knew. I mean, now I would know what to check for.
Yeah. Johnny, that shaper in the shop, that's 3-phase, ain't it? That motor on that thing?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Adam's too far away. He likes it, but he's too far away. He's up in Washington.
If the price was good, I'd be willing to drive.
From Washington?
Yeah.
You got a fifth wheel dually trailer, truck and trailer?
I got my trailer's rated for 14,000, I think.
Okay. All right.
That's
This would
a
handle
small
it. This would handle it. Right? He said at the price. You'll have to arrange for a big forklift. There's got a lot of stuff's got to be taken out of that shop just to get to that shaper.
We'll
And
just
then
get
you
a
have
bunch
to
of
have
guys and all list at
a
once.
forklift with, I'm talking about 4-ton capability,
Sure.
which they got those huge forklifts next door at the machine shop. They might let one loose for an hour or so. Pay them enough money.
Get that dog some man spray or something.
She ain't got the man. She's gonna get her some flea shampoo and get the water
Always
fixed.
rubbing
Oh,
oil.
hey, Steven, what's the way? Oh, yeah. Does anybody understand about the title of the for tonight's stream?
I saw it, but I was like, what made your butt pucker up?
No. I mean, what's another word for sphincter?
Your butthole? Yeah, what made your butt pucker up? What scared you?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, yeah, weird ass Wednesday.
I don't know why, Stephen Doolittle. What's up?
Hey, Missy.
Hey, Missy's in the house. Yeah, boy, she's cooking some good red beans and rice tonight with some smoked ribs in them.
Well, now, Crystal, she's making sausage and pasta.
She was gonna do some fried pork chops with that. I said, no, that's enough. Just the red beans and rice with them all them pork ribs in there. That's plenty.
Yeah, that was too much. It was already ate.
What'd you eat?
I had a tilapia filet.
I was gonna say some fish fillet.
There you go,
Wow,
Brandon.
ballsy shit. Yeah, for your nuts and your boat.
Did Brandon run off?
He's on the phone.
Yeah, well, he's doing there right now.
Now he went outside.
There you go, Brandon.
Can someone please block Shaggy? If he talks about my hair or calls me a meth head one more time, I'll have to kick his butt.
A meth
Or
head.
you might like that,
Just
so
because you
you
got short hair, that don't mean you're a meth head. You're
No,
a Kentucky
no.
redneck.
No, he made a goofy comment about something else.
Oh,
Yeah.
nobody can block me. I'm a mod. Not if Mater takes that blue wrench away.
Wrong.
Ooh.
Ooh, I think I know what's gonna happen. Uh-oh. Well,
You
Stephen,
did make a comment, Shaggy. We was talking about talking about my dental issues, and you mentioned something about meth. My cod saw it too.
Ed Nuno. The hell is Ed?
Yeah, I know who that is.
Ed Nuno. It kind of looks like Ed the old. Kind of looks like Ed the old tech guy. With that little bit picture, I can't tell though.
What's up, Ken? And one, I did it to Shaggy because he's saying, I can't do that because I'm a mod. Wrong.
Y'all,
What's
you
up,
really
Eleanor?
did.
I
Hell,
timed him
I
out.
do it to Shaggy all the time because he has like 4 different comments or accounts. I just keep changing. I just block his account and then he comes back something else and he comes back to something else and then he comes back to something else. And then his timeout comes back and then I'll give him a blue wrench and then it starts all over again. I take his blue wrench, it gets blocked and then it comes back.
Yeah, he comes back under a different.
Yep.
What's his girl? What's his girl name? He's got a girl's
Samantha
name.
Davis.
Another one. No, another one.
Oh, he's got another one?
Yeah. Sexy drag queen or some bull butter. That is.
He's got metrosexual and he's got heterosexual. So
Yeah,
metrosexual moved that now. Heterosexual
it's
what?
not
What's
that
the other
one,
one?
it's something else, but it's
Heterosexual whopper.
Whopper. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, metrosexual milk dud.
I knew it had something to do with a drag queen or something.
And then when all of that fails, he has Samantha Davis.
Well, Ken, you should have made a left at Albuquerque.
In Albuquerque. Yeah,
Yeah.
like Bugs Bunny say, I should have took a left turn in
I
Albuquerque.
made a left turn 20 at Albuquerque. I gotta get my lighter. Adam's got his.
Mad gas.
Yep.
Gaskets.
There's Ed, the old tech guy. What's up, Mona, mate?
I like my haircut. Feels so much better. When my hair gets for some reason, when my hair gets to a certain level, I start getting headaches. I don't know why, but then I cut my hair and my head stops hurting, so I don't know. But it feels like my head starts hurting when I start
You
getting a lot
said
of
your
hair.
hair grows real fast, so you know that your hair pulling on your brain cells when it's growing that fast. Cajun, you called Ed? No, I didn't.
Yep.
Ed shows up about this time, though.
Yep.
Yep.
I
about
gave him the
this
link.
time.
That way, if he wants, he can.
Yeah, didn't you hear the
Here.
train? That was Ed
Nope.
coming through.
Me or Mater.
Not
I'm so
me.
used to my train. I'm so used to my train. Unless it's real loud, I don't hear it. There's a couple of engines that come through that are, man, they got some trumpets on them things, boy. Let me tell you something.
Hey, I don't have no Gorilla, but I think I have some right stuff. Show the hair. There's no hair. Why am I showing? There's no hair.
Hey, you ain't got to worry about no dandruff neither.
There you go, Brandon.
No hair.
Hey, first we had Briggs the other night, clean shaven. Now we got Brandon with that.
Hey,
the haircut.
it's that time of year for the tractor show, so I gotta clean up for the tractor show. I gotta look all nice when going to the tractor show.
Oh, did you find out about the tractor show in Poole? Yeah.
What?
Did you find out about that yet?
About what?
The tractor show at the tractor pool. Basil.
No, I didn't.
You got Mike's number?
Yeah.
Give him a call. Give him a call, find out when it is. I'm curious. I know it's next month sometime, I think.
I guess you're right.
Well, call Barry.
I used the Kawasaki. I didn't use the Kohler Oil Bridge strat. I used the Kawasaki.
Know who I can call, though.
Mike.
Hey, we already know Ed was using
Really? Really?
Damn. Hey,
at these these
Thanks,
antique tractor
Missy.
shows, there's guys riding around like on four-wheelers, golf carts, side by side, not golf carts. Yeah, they got a couple golf carts, but mostly side by sides, four-wheelers. And they throwing out, then they give away stuff. They throw hats to you. They throw little key rings that's got a light on it, a little long light. Supposed to last forever.
I don't know if that's the right number. It's an old number.
What are you yelling about?
But I'll find out.
hey, Ed, I got you a link out there. Hop on in.
He said he still got his curlers in his
But
hair.
I bet Mike's got a website you can go to.
I forgot the name of the club. Let me look up Mike Stockwell. Let me look up Stockwell Antique Tractor Show.
Man, I went
Azio,
all over town today looking for a carburetor
Louisiana.
kit for that 10 where we eat. Nobody
Oh,
had
wait
it.
till you see all the footage from the show prep video.
Oh wait, man! It was supposed to be on the 18th. Our show in Pool that was going to be tomorrow on the 18th is changed to October 2nd.
That's what my
It's
show is.
Acadiana Antique and Engine Club by James and Lori Falk. And Tom Klump is one of the big sponsors on it. He owns a lot of antique tractors. He owns the largest antique tractor and tractor junkyard in the South. That includes Florida, Mississippi, Alabama, probably Texas. This man has, what is that, about 300 acres, 400 acres over there, Tom Klump?
Yeah.
Combines, tractors, you name it, he's got it. Well, there's an old McCormick right there.
Yep.
Big M4, W4.
I'm thinking, so me and Ray's taking like a bunch of different tractors. That's what we worked on all day yesterday, and the old international service truck. But I'm thinking about, I got this customer who has a travel trailer here and said I can use it. I'm thinking about taking that travel trailer, and I could be there for the whole time of the show, from Thursday setting up on through until Sunday.
Yeah. That'd work.
Moxie.
Big Pool in Monroe, Louisiana.
Hey, Brandon. Okay. Now, Cajun, he already gave me his input. What would you say as far as a good riding lawnmower?
Okay, I didn't finish mine.
Not
I
breezy.
didn't finish mine. Mine, if you can find a good used one, I think I did tell you that, a good used John Deere, well kept up, for sale at a reasonable price with the
Right.
John Deere dealer sticker on it. Hey,
Want my
Mason.
opinion? You really want my opinion? I believe all new mowers are crap. Unless you're putting the money and actually buying a decent commercial unit, all new mowers are crap.
Well, that's why I posed a question, rider or zero? Zero would be a bad boy, Bobcat, or X-Mark, if you got the money for an X-Mark.
Look what that dog was chewing on.
Did you drop that?
Yeah.
I don't think it's mine.
No, it's mine, but
Okay.
it was in my pocket. It fell out of my pocket.
Oh, when you pulled your wallet out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So if
Hey,
you want
kind of
a regular
question.
riding mower, riding mower that is good for new mowers would probably be an X Series Deere, but it's going to set you back. An X Series Deere is going to set you back quite a bit of money,
Like how much?
like $5 to $7 grand.
Jeez. I'm just getting tired of trying to get this Arians fixed and running? Because it seems like every time I turn around, I've got a problem with it. And I mean, I know I've got to get tires for it because tires are over probably 10 years old. They're rotten. And I've had to put a motor on it. Now I've got carburetor issues with it. And I've got another issue going on. It's electrical. I don't know what's wrong with it. I'm just tired of it. It's like I got to get something so I can get this damn grass cut. And I'm looking at probably getting something new. I just don't know which one.
Well, it comes down to this, Mater. All mowers, most 99% of mowers are made, when it comes to riding mowers, are made by one or two companies. Which actually, I think it's one company now. Didn't they merge or something? So all the mower companies are the same. You're pretty much having the same mower with a different name on it when it comes to regular riding mowers these days.
Right.
Same parts, same everything almost.
No, I haven't been doing any cleaning in here lately.
Now, if you go to an Exmark dealer, they take their trade-ins and they still warranty those Exmark. They're going to give you a used warranty on it. Exmark to me, man, look, they sell like hotcakes over here. Acadiana Loaning Cycle, me and Johnny passed in front of there the other afternoon. They had, I think, 18 crates, 18 or 20. You know them fold crates, metal crates that zero turns come in instead of a wooden crate for shipping. They had 18 or 20 of them stacked up. That's how many they had just got in.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I know for the thing, I do have a John Deere tractor dealership by me. I guess I could always check, see if they have anything in the used.
Probably all they're going to have.
Well, I can tell you about that John Deere dealership because my buddy lives there and just ordered a mower. His mower, he ordered it in June and he ain't getting it until November.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now I wouldn't mind. Now if I get a John Deere, I mean, there's that, or I know I've got there's a Kubota, and the reason I'm saying on something like that is I could use something that has got the 3-point hitch on it and a PTO.
Well, if you go with a Kubota like that, then you're going to need to get you like a trim mower for behind it.
Stop rubbing on feet.
Well, some take belly mowers.
Yeah.
Or a belly mower, but I like those trim mowers though. Those rotary trim mowers.
Right.
But pull behind a small 25 horse tractor, man, those leave a perfect cut.
Well, occasionally it goes on how big his yard is, because if he has a small property that he's mowing, a pull-behind mower would suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a belly mower would too on a Kubota. A 25 horse diesel, that's still a big tractor for that yard.
Yeah, because that deck is probably, even the small one's probably about 60 inches.
Well, that's one reason why I was thinking about,
Shoot her away. Shoot her away.
I
Move.
do
Get out
know
of here.
about the John Deere.
Get away. Get away.
It's got the kind that you just ride up and over it. I was thinking about one like that where you just, ride up and over the mower deck, but it's also got the 3-point hitch and everything in the back for
that's a garden tractor.
Right.
So I do hear, because if you're going with one like that, you're easily getting into your up there in price range. And I do hear that John Deere is a little bit easier to get financed through than Kubota.
Okay. What about like the Ford?
Finish the other bottle.
What?
No.
Like Ford? Like little Ford tractors?
No, that's
You would only be able to get an old tractor now because I don't think Ford makes tractors anymore.
I just rather
Right.
that one than the other one.
I went to
So you're saying it's
today.
somewhat easy getting financing through
Tried to look
John
for
Deere?
wagon.
From what I understand,
Yeah.
John Deere finance is supposed to be a little bit easier and a little
Right.
bit cheaper.
That's the name of it. But it's got this antique engine.
Well, I know you always pay for that name.
Guy bought it.
Yeah.
Had some fella restore it. It had some parts missing that he had to get fabricated and stuff.
Because like I said, for me,
And I forgot the name of it.
that's what I'm looking at.
Magazine.
Because I do need something that I can hook up like a post hole digger on. Because I got some things I need to get done
Yeah.
and everything.
Two big fly
That's why I bought my old Kubota off my buddy.
piston station there, and they're still in the
Still in the move?
yeah.
Hmm.
And they use the mixer off of a Thor outboard motor engine.
So you would say stay away from Kubota then, Brandon?
What's that?
You say stay away from a Kubota then?
No, Kubota's not bad. I just hear it's easier to get financed than John Deere. I like Kubotas.
Hey, we were there last year. Bet you can see us in
2
there.
years.
We were there last year
Yeah.
in 2020.
Well, I'll check to see what my John Deere dealership has then. Because they're right here in town.
Yeah.
Because I do need something that, you know, can not only do the mowing itself. The main thing, of course, is going to be the mowing. But also, you know, having a 3-point hitch and everything on the back with a PTO to have, you know, to handle like a small post hole digger or even a small box blade, grater blade, something like that. Because that's what I used to have when I was living out in the country. I had all that for that Ford tractor I had. Of course, it was a lot bigger tractor, but I also had it with that big 6-foot brush hog that was in the back.
Yeah, which old school, there's 3 old school.
But something like that would be way too big to do
Did
stuff.
you know that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. That's on the Buff River. That's up the one up north where they got the football team, that expert football team.
But, you know, even having like a little, like putting like a boom pole on it, that way it can, 'cause I've got, now the cyclone fence, or what Cajun calls hurricane fencing,
Right.
where it's got those metal posts in the ground, sunk in concrete. I need to be able to pull those up out of the ground. 3-point hitch with a boom pole, chain, wrap it, pull it up. No, Missy, I didn't get a haircut. At work and everything, I wear that skull cap, and the heat and everything just got my hair flattened down. You having a bad time with the internet, huh, Jamie? All right, like I said, I'll check to see what John Deere's got.
October 2nd, that's next Saturday, John.
Yep. Not this Saturday, but the next.
Oh, you're gonna be at Holly Beach.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be there next month.
Oh, that's all right. Me and Missy will go. If you at Holly Beach at the camp, then me and Missy gonna go. You can say that's in Crowley. Yeah, it's a stand behind. Big.
Hey, what's going on, Scott? Got Chef Dimitri Scott's Dungeon in the house.
If I had the money right now, if I wasn't already buying another tractor and had money, I would go pick up this bead right here. It's in great shape.
And how much is it?
2,500.
That ain't bad for
Not in this shape.
51.
Yeah, it's a 51. I love to hear them things run. The way those engines sound.
All right, well, looks like I'm not getting dinner delivered. It got cooked and everything, so unfortunately it's to pick up only tonight. So I'll be right back.
Okay. I was looking at the tractor pull, the Acadiana Antique Tractor and Engine Show. I was looking up their Facebook page, and ain't nothing I didn't see already. So I just looked through them. They had a couple of videos. That little 6-year-old girl on one of them big John Deere tractors pulling the sled, which her
Man,
papa was right there next to her. She was only in first gear, you know. They just let her get up on there and do it. It wasn't for competition.
Yeah. Man, I watched those. The pulls at the tractor show, and those John Deere's don't do great like the other brands. The other brand tractors there do a lot better, get a lot further in those pulls.
Not last year, not on these. These John Deere's, these were the twin cylinder, 2-cylinder, and ask Johnny. And these John Deere's were just about whooping everything in there. Just depends on who, the driver too.
Yeah, it all depends on the driver. Because there's an old man that pulls here. He has a big old farm off, and you can see him with a big old smile on his face. And next thing you know, he's down off the end of the track.
Yeah. That's why he's got a smile on his face. He knows he's gonna get there.
And he
What was
wins
that,
it
like
every year.
M? Was that a M? One of them big M's?
I don't think so. I think it was a little bit newer than an M.
Oh, okay. But you had your A, your M's, and look, man, them M's are put it this way. I like the super
tractor show.
I like the Super A's. I'll show a couple of pictures when he gets back. I have everything shared, ready.
I want to see if I can find a picture of that guy because he pulls there every year.
All right, when he gets back, he'll put it up. Breezy, what's up, mon ami? Chef Scott. Oh, Princess Jamie. Oh yeah, I said hi earlier. See who I missed in chat while I was looking at the Facebook.
You know what? He was right. It was an elm.
Yeah, but that's not the M I was talking about, though. that one's been modified just a touch.
Yeah, just a touch.
Yeah, I'll show you the M I was talking about. Yeah, that one's running on propane too, right there. See the propane tank in the front?
No, that ain't a propane in the tank. That's race fuel. He's running out on alcohol.
Oh, it's running alcohol? Oh, okay. All right. I thought it was a propane bottle. You put it up there and then you took it down right away. What year is that M though? Is that the antique M or is that like a like a '90s model or something?
No. They didn't make no Ilm in the '90s.
I
It
didn't
would have
think
been
so.
a square. It would have been a square nose if it was anything newer than
Yeah,
anything
man, that
newer
one's
than
got
the
that one's
'60s.
been that's modified right there, big time modified class, alcohol class. Uh, he's got way bigger tires too on that thing than a regular standard M. The first picture coming up when he gets back is going to be a M.
Oh, I know what an Ilm looks like. Ray has several of them.
Yeah, they bigger than an A, Super A.
Ray's even got a Super MTA.
Yeah, the Super M's. Yeah, they had the A's like you got. You got an A model.
I got a Cub. I don't have an A. I got a Cub.
Oh, you have a Cub. It looks just like an A though, for some reason. Unless the A is only like the tires are 2 or 3 inches bigger,
It might be.
than a Cub. Because yours looks exactly like an A. I think it's maybe the horsepower. The A might have a little more horsepower than the Cub, or at the same horsepower as a Cub, but bigger tires.
The Farmall Cub only has 10 to 12 horsepower. Some models only had 10 horsepower, and some of them had 12 horsepower.
Oh, okay. Well, that Super 8, well, I don't know where the tractor's at now, but anyhow, I know we had at least 30 horsepower on that. That was a 4-cylinder gas. Hey, pop that up at the basement for me there, real quick, Nader, while you eat. Can you blow it up bigger? The top left corner of it. There you go. All right. There's an M right there. Well, that's a W McCormick. I'm sorry. That's a McCormick. And right here, okay, here we go. Right here, it says the Antique Tractor and Engine Club is postponed till October 2nd due to weather. There's a Rice Arena right there in Crowley, and a piston toss too. Watermelon Festival. Look at that one right there.
Wow,
On the trailer.
that's an old one.
Yeah. That one shows up over here in Basile. That one right there.
Hey, Mark, say I have done one.
Green acres.
Is a place to be.
Living is the life for me.
I tell you what, they got some of them, some of the action on those, like in Basile, that they come out the gate and they pulling. They're not pulling slow like that one. Look at that. He's plowing ahead of it.
Well, those Johnny was never known to be fast.
Oh, look at them tires. Look, oh, look at the bottom of them tires where the ground meets. They wrinkling.
Yeah.
Yep.
You ought to see that close up about 8 foot away. They look like they're gonna the feet will bust off the rim. Oh no, they got some faster ones than that. There's that little girl. There's that M right there I was talking about earlier. You can't be more than 7 years old. I wish they wouldn't have did that with that camera, because me and Johnny and Missy's back there somewhere. No, we was kind of toward the end, at the end of the line. Yeah, that's one of them we watched. We went to, baby, but we missed the little girl. Yeah, Missy, that's the one, but we missed the little girl, though. We was going to get a hamburger or finding some water or something. See if I can find some more pictures. There's a Cajun band right there. Wonder who that is on the accordion, Johnny. Is it Aguilar?
I don't know. The only kind of accordion player I know like that is, of course,
Seth, but he passed away.
who?
Seth. Bass player and accordion player. Travis Mott.
No, but Kobe Latchley, but I think.
Oh,
Kobe,
yeah, Kobe. Yeah,
but
man.
Kobe's a lot fatter than him.
Oh, yeah. Kobe's a lot bigger than that boy. If I can find some more pictures. There's Oliver. It's a chunky little boy on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the exhaust coming out of that one.
Yep. I watched a video one time of an old steam tractor,
Look at that rust bucket.
and they were showing it going down the track and everything, pulling, and you seen all the sparks and everything, coming out of the exhaust. They said that how they do that is by putting sawdust up in the firebox.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, get that smoldering stuff. Look at that.
All those
Look at
little
those.
flaming cinders coming out. Yeah,
Yeah.
they use sawdust for all that.
Look at that old case. That's propane. Okay, there's a before and after picture right here. Check out that little tractor.
Looks like a bush hog.
Man.
Oh yeah, there's a bush hog. I can see the letters on it.
And there it is right there.
I had a
Bush
friend
hog.
who's a collector of them.
I'm trying to see. I think that's over there in Basile right there too.
All right, Ken, take it easy.
Yeah, that's the one that was in Basile. Okay.
Wow.
That's all it's going right there. I wish they'd have showed some of them John Deere 60s and 70s. Twin cylinders. That one guy came from, where the hell he was from? Georgia or out North Alabama? Georgia, something like that.
Something like that.
He brought, yeah, 2 18-wheelers, and he had like 5 or 6 tractors he brought down.
Wow.
I got
Yeah,
photos. I got photos, man. Can I show photos?
Yeah.
What?
Y'all can talk while I'm showing them. I don't care. Since we're showing photos, this is my local show. Hold on, let me get to the sharing part.
Yeah, show yours.
It look like it gives Mater a chance to eat.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That way he ain't got to talk. He can just say, wow. Oh, look at
Old
that.
John Boland's.
Yeah. Go
What's
ahead.
that, Tom?
That old truck. And
Hey,
it's got a small cub on the back of it.
I see that. That's a small cub.
Oh, nice.
Oh, look at that old
The
hit and miss motor.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Look at that hit and miss. Look at that. Check it out.
We got tons of those. I set up in the section where the hit and miss engines are because I love to hear them run.
Hey,
Look at
Tom. What's up, Mr. Tom Doby?
Look at that old car.
Wow.
Dang.
Is that a steam car?
Not enough room for a steam tank on it.
I can't remember. I don't think so. No. Oh, Gibson.
Damn it, boy. That's that little farm cub.
See, mine's the same size as that. My tractor's the same size as that one.
Yeah, that Super A we got, that's definitely bigger than that one.
I forgot what this was. This was something experimental.
Oh,
I
okay.
forgot what it was.
Bocce. How you doing, Bocce?
See the mystery engine. There we go.
Hey, Bocce Bubbles. The mystery engine. A little of this and a little of that. A little of this and a little of that.
Oh, you gotta love the open air combine.
Corn harvester.
Yep.
Ray's got one of those in worse shape. There's your Papa Johnny. That's one he's restoring, though.
Hey, Brandon, go back one pick to that corn
Yeah.
harvester.
Oh, antique tractor with a
That's a Poppin' John. Yeah,
Wait.
Poppin' John.
with a firehouse in front of it.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know what this tractor here would be perfect for? When you start getting
What's
those
that?
people who want to get out there and block traffic.
Yeah. That would be
Yeah.
it.
Hey, come on in. Hey, I'll pick you up, take you somewhere else. That would be perfect for that.
Go back to that
That's
scarecrow.
propane.
Yeah. Yeah, either the tank's long ways or sideways. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
You see the belt? You see the belt drive on it? Like for an old like for a saw or a planer or whatever the hell else you want to hook up to it.
That's also how we start the hit and miss engines at the showgrounds. We'll start those big hit and miss engines because I got huge ones with one of those.
Now I'm talking about to the left. You see on the left hand side, that's a belt carrier right there. Right
Yeah,
there.
we use that in one of those belts to start those big hit and miss engines. Like the big giant ones are huge.
Oh, okay. All right. And then usually you hook up something to it that's belt driven, like there's an old guy I know. I forget his name. The Judge. I think they call him Judge something on the forum, on the Bayou Gardner forum. He had a planer, a wood planer. And a joiner.
Yeah. There's one of those in here at the show too.
Oh, okay. They showed all the tools.
Crawler.
Oh, look at the old dozer.
Yep.
No, it's not a dozer.
Actually, it's a tractor.
Yeah,
But you could hook up anything you want
they're
to.
supposed to be called crawlers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you see what the starter was?
You know, whatever implement you want to put on it, check that out.
Yep.
You know, I could have showed more pictures. I just thought about it. Brandon's going left and right with his. I was just going up and down.
Yeah, I'm just hitting the
Watch
button
a
over here.
video of an old tractor with bulldozer tractor.
That's
Look at that big old
a
Matthew Harris.
Massey. Yeah, that's before there was Massey Ferguson.
The guy cranked it up using a shotgun shell.
Yeah, I saw that already.
You and I watched that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he started that old dozer up with a shotgun shell.
That's just a bunch of random
Huge cylinder, huge piston.
Look at that pretty tractor. Ain't that the prettiest thing you ever seen?
I drew. International.
I like them colors.
Oh yeah.
Look at that Oliver.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's not as old as that Oliver I showed earlier.
Oh no, there's several of those there too. So there is actually, let me answer Jamie's question. There is actually a lot of people, like Ray uses his old tractors all the time and takes them to the show. There's a lot of people that leave them in their work clothes, what they call work clothes, which means they don't paint them all up and make them all fancy where you don't want to use them.
Right.
Yeah, some of those. Here's low boy. That's when the Cubs start becoming Cub Cadet low boys. That was the start right there.
So I could use something like that for around here.
So you don't have a regular
Yeah.
3-point on that,
Cub
or a
low
regular
boy.
PTO.
Oh, there's no 3-point?
No 3-point. It's a drawbar. It's just like my Farmall Cub, and your PTO on a Farmall Cub spins in reverse, and it spins at a higher speed.
Okay.
Yeah, that one would have an 1.5 inch bar on it instead of a 2-inch.
Oh, I love this one. Check that out.
Go ahead. Check
Wow.
that out. Wow.
Is that 4-wheel drive?
Yes, it is.
It is?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It could be with 4 big tires on.
How about doing some mud?
Right?
There you go, Jamie. That's what you need. You need something like that to go rock crawling on.
See, this one in the front right here, this Moline up here is me and Ray just pulled one of those out of the barn. He's taking that to show, one just like that one, the first one, to show.
Okay, go back one picture.
Oh, to the 4-wheel drive tractor?
Okay, yeah, that's a Moline there to the left of that, to the right of that one as we looking at it. Ain't that a Moline there?
Yeah, that's the tractors in the second picture.
Okay.
Yep, that's them. See, that one over there, the first one's the propane, and then
Same
the one
picture,
towards the
same
Ford
picture,
is
okay.
a gas. There's a Moline. Bit newer. Bit cooler.
Hey, Brandon, when do they stop making those?
Oh,
Molines? I don't know.
early 70s, I want to say.
Yeah. Now, those old Internationals with steel wheels, now those are cool. I would love to own one of those one of these days.
Yeah, those were actually made for water. Like rice fields and stuff, that's what the steel wheels were used for, mostly.
Yep.
Like on that old John Deere I showed y'all earlier, those steel wheels were used on like rice fields and stuff.
Well, the Amish up north use those steel wheel tractors. They can use those. Some Amish cultures will allow them to use the steel wheel tractors. And people up north hates it because it tears up the rows.
Oh, well, I could imagine.
More Molines. Look at all those Molines. There's a whole line of Molines.
Yeah. Yeah, Chef Scott, I'd watch out with that many milligrams of ibuprofen. Might mess your stomach or intestine up like mine. Mine was
Brandon,
naproxen though.
So,
Yeah,
Brandon, why did
yeah.
they stop making them?
There's old Moline.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know. I don't know if the branding catch on is big back when they got newer.
They got bought out.
Yeah,
Oh, did they?
I forget who bought them out.
look at these.
Indianapolis Moline. Yeah, those are the
these-
newer ones.
Yeah, but look, if the engines are bigger than the whole, almost the whole tractor.
Yeah.
Wow.
Those are
I think
diesel
you
right
could put-
there.
And I think there was maybe a 12-cylinder, I think. Some of these were. They were
Dang.
big. You can pull your house down with it, no problem. Look at that engine. Just look at this. It's huge.
A G1000. Maybe 10 cylinders?
Maybe 10 cylinders. I can't remember.
A G1000. Let me look that up real quick.
And it could just be like an 8-cylinder, but I have a feeling it with that size block. I mean, this one's one of the prettiest ones there.
Jeremy said white ball.
Right, Jeremy's right. White bottom out.
Yeah, white bought them out.
And then someone bought white out, right?
Wilcroft, Wheatland, Vista. Actually, let's see. Back in the early '80s, white was still white, and then it's kind of like Volvo white, but it was white because we had brand new whites on our farm. 6 cylinders.
6 cylinders.
Six
Holy
cylinders.
cow!
Yeah.
Could you imagine the size of those pistons? Then that block that big, those has to be some huge pistons.
Yeah. I think 70 was the last year with the G1000s. 70 was the last year that made the G1000.
Of course, my hated tractors. I hate the N-Series Fords, guys. I'm sorry. I just hate the N-Series Fords. I don't like them.
You don't like them because they're the transmission.
Yeah, I don't like them. They're too fast. I don't like a tractor that's too fast in first with no granny gear, because sometimes you need that granny gear in low gear to be pulling plows and stuff. And this wasn't doing this. These just wasn't for it. And to me, they go too fast for a shredder too. You get into some thick stuff, you kind of want to slow down. But that's my.
See, the tractor I was running on the farm was a brand new white 2185. You know, naturally enclosed cab, air conditioned, heat, AM, FM, cassette, stereo in it, tilt steering, pull out steering. You know, these big tractors for, you know, because we had 2,500 acres, you know, and we had 3 of those whites. We had a 2135, a 2155, and a 2185.
There's your Oliver. There's your Oliver 77 row crop.
Yeah.
Cajun.
Which one? The one with the red rims?
Yep.
Yeah.
There's your Oliver. There's your old Oliver.
Dang.
You got these guys that has big semis just to bring their tractor collection to the show. And these guys come off from all over the United States. There's a lot of Texas collectors, but there's people from all over the United States. There's this one guy from Louisiana, and he sounds like the guy from Joe Dirt when Joe Dirt goes to his home.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The home is where you make it guy. This guy talks just like that
home
guy.
where you make it. Home where you make it. I don't want to make it with no homo. Joe Dirt.
I love this case. They had a whole collection of cases like this last year.
All right, I got the answer as far as the Molines. It says on here, Minneapolis Moline was purchased by the White Motor Company in '72, and last use of the badge MM was in '74. The White Motor Company was ultimately purchased and continues today under the name AGCO, AGCO.
AGCO, that is right. White became AGCO.
In the 80s, I want to say, probably late 80s, White became AGCO, because we had all our tractors were brand new, and this was back in 82, 83, something like that.
There's your B, but look at the rear end of this B, how wide it is. You did say that, Jeremy. You are right.
Yeah. Yeah, I had looked up Moline, and I saw where they were bought out by White. Let's see. There was a reason for that wide rear end.
Yeah, I can't think of it right now, but you're right.
It was
It was for a
those
certain
were like
purpose.
for I think melons and stuff like that, because your melon beds are way wider than a 4-foot regular 4-foot row, 4 foot on centers.
Yeah.
Your melon bed, cantaloupe and watermelon beds were like 6 foot.
Oh, Alice Chalmers with cultivators. I would like to own an Alice.
Damn, look at them belly bars on that thing. Well, it's not really belly bars, it's its side bars.
Possible, Jeremy, and they could have brought it in here from somewhere else because they don't do tobacco this far south. They don't grow in Texas. People's tried, they just don't grow here.
No, the climate's not right.
Yeah. More Alice
And
Chalmers.
probably tobacco too, but well, I'm not that familiar with tobacco farming neither. You should be though, Brandon. You raising tobacco.
My family tobacco farmed for at least 6 generations. We stopped tobacco farming when I was 8 years old. Was the last time we was out in the tobacco fields.
Did they have the wide 6-foot spread on them like that, or no?
No, we did everything by hand. All we had a tractor for was planting. Everything else got done by hand.
What, y'all wasn't plowing? Y'all wasn't turning the dirt over with a tractor?
With a regular tractor. We never used a narrow front end tractor in Kentucky because of the hills.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Wow. I just read something on here. It's like, I can't believe that. What would y'all say would be the #1 selling tractor in the world?
Right now?
Yeah.
I know Kubota's up in that area, but in the world, I don't know, because they got all them Asian names.
And then in Europe, you got Fence and a bunch of Lamborghini and a bunch of brands over there.
New Holland is
that's Ford. Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, Ford wants to become New Holland, but they're saying Mahindra.
Oh yeah, that's one of them Japanese names or Asian names I was talking about earlier.
I don't know if because I know Jeremy has some experience here, but those Mahindras was kind of junky. I drove one. They was kind of junky. They're not great tractors.
Yeah, but they're saying Mahindra is from India.
Oh, okay.
I think they're popular because they're cheap. They're cheaper than like a John Deere or something like that.
Yeah, India would be the Mid-East, considered the Mid-East.
What's up, Jeremy? I see we got
your John Deere crawler
here.
Okay.
Check out.
What are those covers for? To protect the driver from certain plant crops or something?
If I remember right, this might be an orchard tractor. So you go in between those rows on the trees and stuff, it would protect the wheels and stuff.
Oh,
if I remember right. I could be wrong. Yeah. I'm sure I'll be correct.
Driver,
I think it's an orchard tractor.
Protect the driver too.
Yeah.
Keep them low-lying branches away from you, especially orange trees with the thorns.
Yeah. And we have a lot of orange trees down in South Texas.
Maybe when you're driving around sugar cane.
I kind of like the newer internationals. I mean, this is not newer, but like the square nose internationals, kind of like those. Kind of like to have one of those. This is probably 70s, 80s.
Mid 70s, I want to say.
Yeah.
All right, here comes trouble. Wow.
Oh God!
Look at the color on that thing.
Yeah, that's modified class right there.
The purple tracker. Ooh, the Farmall 240 is pretty.
I'm not trouble.
What's up, Scott?
Just dropping off a trainee where along the truck stop and hammering down.
Front end crank on that one.
Yeah,
that's that same one. That's a super. Wait, what is that? A B. Oh yeah, that's that one with the 6 foot spread on the back.
No, this is a different one, but yeah, it still has a spread. Look at that big mama jama.
Yeah, we had a guy start today, a new driver. He didn't bother telling us or my boss that his last job he got fired from a month ago for rolling the truck over.
Ooh.
We're going down the road. Going down the road, and we pulled in the rest truck stop, and I got some fuel, and I looked at him and said, I just got a text. You rolled over a truck at your last job. You didn't put that in your application. He said, well, it wasn't my fault. I said, don't matter. Yeah, but you guys wouldn't have hired me. I said, if you had told it wasn't your fault, it wasn't either. I looked at his record. I said, but you have to disclose that.
Yep.
Look at that old road grader. That's an old Alice Chalmers road grader.
Wow, that is something.
Sorry, I get excited about tractors.
That's a motor grader, road grader.
Yeah. That's what I said. It's an old Alice Chalmers.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be going to this one weekend after that.
That's to dress up the old gravel roads after about 3 or 4 rains.
You know who's making one of those?
We didn't get that lucky.
You know that, don't you? Diesel Creek is restoring one of those.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
There's a modified.
He calls it Christina.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. What the hell you pull with that?
That's like the one. What are those called? You know, they use for new construction, road construction. I can't think of the word.
I see something hooked up to the back of it. It looks like one of them damn big earth scraper things.
That's what it is. That's what it is. It's an antique one.
Yeah, I see what's hooked up to the back of it now.
Yeah.
And you're going to have a lot of the next one, right, Brandon?
Huh?
Somebody.
So a lot of this will be out there at the one you're going to be going to in 2 weeks?
And more because it's the 50th anniversary this year. This is the 50th anniversary.
I never saw anything like that before.
Yeah, that's a cultivator.
Yeah, the old LSG. They actually have multiple attachments for these LSGs.
Okay. See cultivated right there, Johnny? You know, your weeders.
Yeah.
Because of the engine in the back, you can walk to the front of that and lift that straight up.
Cool.
There's another Poppin' Johnny. That's a pretty Poppin' Johnny.
Yeah. What is that
With
one
the
about? That one's about a 58, 59.
It looks like it says 48 on the tag right there.
48? Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
they made them from. I think they made them from 28 to 50 something.
Yeah, I had a 53. I sold it to Tom Clump over here.
What? The one at
130.
Randy?
No, a 53 Poppin' Johnny, 53 John Deere.
Oh,
I sold it to Tom Clump, $2,500.
oh, damn.
My dad wants to find one of these 130s. His grandma, she had her own tractor for her own garden, and it was a 130, and he's been wanting to find one of those, but they're harder to find than the Cub.
Hey, Brandon, I'm looking on John Deere website.
Mm-hmm.
They've got a deal on here. They don't show a price, but they've got something on here called a Trail Boss. It's the 1023E. It says a 23 plus horsepower tractor. Tractor, a loader, a rotary cutter, a box blade, and the trailer. I'm going, damn, all that on a trailer?
Yeah.
It's showing like $255 a month.
So what I think right there when they made those hoods, that style hood, is when Toro bought out Willhorse. So that mower right there ain't like super old. I think late 80s.
That's a riding lawnmower.
You mean when, wait, okay,
Toro
Willhorse
bought out
was,
Willhorse.
That's a riding lawnmower.
Gordon Way bought Toro out.
Garden Way didn't buy Toro out till afterwards. Toro was bought out by Wheelhorse first.
And then it became Toro Willhorse. And they still made Willhorses.
Well, we were just talking about this not long ago. Not long ago we were talking about it.
Not with that engine, but they made a Willhorse, Toro Willhorse up until I think the early 2000s. You can get a Toro Willhorse.
Yeah, well, that's what they were made by. They were made by MTD AYP though. But when they first started in 70, well, actually it was wait, let's see because we were talking about the lawnmowers like that, and then I looked up the horse and the no, actually I was looking up the lawnmower, and that had started in. Oh, I forgot. But that discussion was already brought up.
Yeah, that's me lining up for the parade when I had just the Willhorse. Well, I guess that was it for the pictures.
Oh, those were your pictures that you took. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
I've been an exhibitor there for the last 7 years.
I think it's funny how buddy of mine they asked him why he restore tractors instead of cars. He says because cars are too expensive and you can leave the tractors outside when they're restored, even after they're restored. You can't do that with a car. I mean, you can, but it's not,
Right.
Less body work on a tractor too.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, really, a tractor's just an engine, a tranny, and four wheels. I mean, the steering and that's it's pretty much, they can take the punishment.
So Toro bought Willhorse in 1986, it says. But they didn't start putting their decals on the tractors until 1990.
That sounds about right. My neighbor's got an old Toro Wheelhorse 520.
Yeah.
What's it say about Garden Way? I thought that was the 70s or late 70s or something. Yeah, I know what brought that up the other night. Bruce, he passed by a riding lawnmower. The guy wanted $3,800 for it. Remember?
3,800 or 3,600, something like that, for one of the
38.
newer Troy Bell
30.
Bronco or ponies or whatever.
Troy-Bilt pony.
The newer one. The newer one.
Bronco. Troy-Bilt Bronco. Yeah, he said he wanted
Yeah.
$3,800 for it, and I thought that it was one of the older. I was thinking of something else. Put it that way. And I looked it up, and I found out what years they started making them, what years they finished making them, and who bought them out, when, and where.
So Longboy got bought. Toro bought Longboy in 1989 from OMC, Outboard Marine Corporation. 1989.
They bought. Wait. Who owned OMC? On
Yep.
what?
Longboy.
Lawn Boy?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the little two-stroke?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Longboy. I'm sorry, I can hear.
No. Yeah, we knew that already. Yeah, Johnny. Yeah, they used to be a dealer. Anyway, no, we were talking about the Troy-Bilt pony Bronco. The
No,
Bronco, not the pony. The Bronco lawnmower.
That's different. That's Troy-Bilt, not Toro.
Yeah, that's what we said. Troy-Bilt. Troy-Bilt. It was a Bronco. They had a guy had one for sale for $3,800. Briggs saw it. I don't know how he saw it in the dark, but he saw it. And it was
It's easy to get
$3,800
when it's
for
right
that
next
mower.
to a dandy. It was right next to a grocery store parking lot. That's why I saw it.
Oh, okay. And yeah, no, that I was saying I was thinking of something different, and I was like, well, that's worth it to an antique lawnmower collector. But come to find out, it wasn't what I was thinking about. Because a Troy-Bilt pony and a horse is a tiller, garden tiller.
Yeah.
And those got bought out by Garden Way.
Yeah.
In fact, the
Well,
lawnmower
the
too
reason
got bought out by Garden Way.
Well, the reason I got confused because so many people get Will Horse and Troy-Bilt mixed up because of Troy-Bilt has the Bronco and all that.
Yeah.
And they think that Will Horse had the tillers, but it wasn't. Will Horse was a garden tractor company.
I have a Troy-Bilt horse that needs a seal. The seal's replaced on it.
What you got? The 8-horse, the M8.
It was originally a Kohler engine. Someone took the Kohler off, put a 5-horsepower Briggs on it.
A 5.
A newer style Briggs.
Yeah. Well, okay. The Kohlers. Okay.
What's
the
that?
M8. They were called. Okay. The Kohlers on the original motor on that tiller would have been a Kohler M8 or M10. Probably M8 is mostly what they put. It was a Kohler Magnum 8, cast iron engine, total cast iron, and I'm talking about some good motors. Electric start. I redid a starter on one time. Oh boy, did I play hell with that starter, getting them brushes and all that back in. I found my
This
real.
is a 60s vintage.
They started making them in 68 or 69. They started making them.
This is the old K series Kohler.
No. They didn't have the K series Kohlers back then. They had the M series, the Magnum. They were cast iron.
No, the K series was before the Magnum. The Magnum was based off the K series. It's been modernized. The M series was when they modernized the K series. It's pretty much the same block.
Okay.
But they put electronic ignitions and stuff on them.
Okay, yeah.
The original Cup Cadets was a 7-horsepower Kohler, but this horse that I got had the original K series because the guy changed the motor on it because he wanted to use the Kohler on a go-kart, and he found out it wouldn't fit, and I'm trying to get the Kohler engine back. It's a regular old K series Kohler engine with the points and condenser and
Well,
whole start.
why did he put a 5-horse Briggs on it?
Because they were on sale at Tractor Supply cheap. That's why.
I didn't know Tractor Supply sold Briggs engines just like that.
They sell Briggs and Kohler at one time right on the shelf. They sell Honda on the shelf now. They don't have any Briggs.
Well, I'm not that familiar with Tractor Supply. We only been having ours over here for 5 years, I think, or 6. Going on 6. 5 or going on 6, one of the two. But I didn't know Tractor Supply sold just engines.
Oh yeah, they do. Well, at least ours does. But yeah, they want to. He just put that on there because he wanted to. He knew the Kohler would make a good. It's a better engine. And he wanted to keep it, and he gave me the tiller for nothing, so I wasn't complaining.
Okay, I want to say. Okay, the one I worked on, it was a M8 Magnum, Kohler Magnum, cast iron. I want to say that was a 1975. From what me and Mike Fontenot looked up, I think it was he had all the paperwork on it.
Hey, Mater.
What it brand new.
You want to see my first motorcycle? I traded a 12-pack of beer for it.
What'd you get?
So this was my first motorcycle probably about 3 or 4 years ago. No, longer than that. About 7 or 8 years ago. So I traded it a 12-pack of beer for it. Check it out. Wait, no, that's not it. Hold on. Wrong screen. That was sharing this screen. So y'all would have like the different.
Uh-oh, what happened?
He brought the wrong.
There we go.
Well, what he brought up? What he brought up? Show it again.
Kawasaki KE100. I traded a 12-pack of beer for it. It was in a box when I got it, and it was stripped down. The paint was stripped down, and I painted it. I never got a seat for it. I rode it without a seat, which was very painful. But that was my first motorcycle I traded a 12-pack of beer for.
What you said there was, a KZ or a KE?
KE100.
KE100, okay.
Yeah, it's a dual sport, so it means it was a pretty much a dirt bike that was street legal.
Yeah, it was an enduro. They call it an enduro. What? Just like the Honda XL, 100, Honda XL 125s, all that. They were street legal. And then the XR was the dirt bikes, and the dirt bikes had more power because of the carburetor. That's about a 73 model.
No. Believe it or not, that is a 90. People don't believe it because it has a metal tank. That was a 98. But the dual sport had a metal tank.
Damn, that looks older than that.
It does, but the paperwork said 98.
Huh.
Oh, you got a good deal.
Well, because I remember the KZs, the KZ series, back in the 70s.
I had a Honda Goldwing that got kind of similar too, but I was my mom was afraid. This was before I was older. My mom was afraid I was going to hurt myself on it, so she sold my Honda 250 motorcycle while I was gone. She sold it to the scrap man. So I went to the scrap yard, and this thing was mint. She sold it to the scrap man.
Oh, it's all right. My first scooter, I had a scooter. I bought a brand new. They only made it 1 year. Well, they sold it only 1 year in the United States, anyways. I bought a new 84 Honda Aero 125 scooter, and bought a brand new for $3,400, and it had a sidecar. It came with it. It's like someone ordered it, never picked it up with the side. They ordered the sidecar and never picked it up with this scooter, and the guy put $1,000 down and never picked it up, and the guy says, well, the guy specially ordered the sidecar with it. You take it, or I'm going to sell it separate, and it's the same price. So so I took the sidecar, drove the scooter home, and parked it. It was never been on the scooter, only from the ride home. That's it.
Damn. Yeah, I'm not looking at that though, Tommy.
So Brandon, what'd you do with that motorcycle?
Traded it for a trailer because I needed a trailer at the time to haul some stuff around.
What'd you do with that little scooter that you had last year?
I sold it when I thought we was going to move to Ohio because I sold all my toys off when I thought we was going to move to Ohio, and then here we are. Surprise!
With a circus all leg on.
Yeah, because I remember you said that thing
Yeah, I
wasn't
think you mentioned that one time.
I didn't have a title for that one. That's why we only rode around the property.
Ah.
Somebody had an XL chainsaw not long ago.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I had to put a cam in there and a carburetor and do some wiring. I think I only got like $150 out of it because it had no title. And it was all beat up. All the plastic was destroyed. It was destroyed when I got it.
Yeah, I remember seeing you doing the video and everything on it.
Yeah. All I need is a good McCullough 250 engine for both.
A what?
I have a postal vehicle.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
all
that's
I
right.
need is a McCullough 250 engine that runs the boat.
Yeah.
Well, I will say one thing. Now, next Wednesday, I won't be doing a live stream. That's our bike night. So, be doing that. Also, got an update today on my Tri-Glide. They called me up and they said that the warranty company is going to cover the cost of repairs. The only thing I got to do is pay like the tax and everything for the parts.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep. So right now, the way it's looking, I'm looking at about around $400 is what I'm gonna have to pay, something like that. Because a lot of the parts and everything, from what he was saying, parts and labor is gonna be around $4,000.
Damn.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all the stuff that if I didn't have the warranty on it, I'd be looking at about $4,000 to get that bike fixed.
Just because it has that name on it.
No, it's because of everything that went bad on it. Basically, they're having to rebuild the whole rear end.
Yep.
So, I mean, I can't complain. So basically, the whole rear end is gonna be all brand new parts. So, hopefully, get it back soon. I mean, they've got the parts on order, so hopefully it won't take that long for them to come in. And maybe by next Wednesday, I'll have the bike back. It'd be nice.
That fell out of my pocket. I pulled my wallet out and the dog was chewing on it.
Well, good thing she didn't run off with it, huh?
Uh-huh.
And I may be, I might be doing a live stream or something Friday. I'm actually taking a day vacation Friday because come to find out through a couple of the guys at work that with my mom's bank, they're getting bought out and everything. So with everything going on with my mom right now, Crystal will not find me an attorney tomorrow.
Squash league.
What? Squash. Oh.
Yeah. Anyways, tomorrow at 5:30, I got an appointment with an attorney to get basically power of attorney over my mom with everything going on with her. And then Friday going to be with the bank, get my name and everything on the account. And I hate doing it right now, but my mom's at that age, and with her mind the way it is, it's something I got to get done.
Yeah, you always hate to do that kind of stuff. I didn't like taking power of attorney up for my old man, but
Yeah. I mean, I hate doing it, but I mean, for me, I'm an only child, and so I've got no brothers or sisters to try and rely on them to do all this. And I will say right now, thank God I've got Crystal because she's making the phone calls, getting things done, and helping me out by doing all this, which is really appreciated. Um, and like I said, for me, it's something I don't want to have to do, but I know I've got to. It's just getting to be that time of my mom's life.
you're lucky. They ain't got no siblings. And I mean, because my sister and my mother tried stopping me from having my father organ donor. He was technically died, but they didn't put his date as death until the 28th because they wanted to fight me in court, and that would have taken years. And here he was on a machine, and I said he wanted his organs. So yeah, but I don't want that. I want him to be cremated or whole. I said that ain't what he wanted. Yeah.
Right. That's the thing, that gotta get that done. Plus, I've got I'm gonna have to look into it. I'll have to have probably Crystal take care of it, but I know I've got 5 burial plots at a cemetery down in Houston, and from what I gather, these are the last 5 curbside burial plots in the entire cemetery. And if I could find someone willing to buy them, I mean, I'd sell them less than what the cemetery sells those plots for. I think last time I checked, they were going for almost $4,000 a spot.
You don't want to sell them that cheap. Why would you want to sell them anyways? Don't you want to get buried there?
Not in Houston. I mean, it's possible, but I don't live down there anymore. I live here. And
yeah, but if is your mother going there?
No, my parents, they bought 4 burial plots here in Ennis. And
okay. I wouldn't sell for less than what the cemetery sells them for, because do they have perpetual care or
what do you mean?
Well, like most cemeteries, at least around here, they got what's called perpetual care. Because, for instance, I got my family's got a plot about down in Towanda, PA, which is on the other side of the border, just about 50 miles from me. We got 14 plots down there, and the professional care, they come in, they mow, they trim around the hedges because there's a hedgerow behind it, and we planted years ago. They weed whack around it. But if we didn't have perpetual care and the grass started to grow over the tombstones and everything, they wouldn't touch them.
Oh, they do it here. Oh yeah, they do it here.
Then you've got perpetual care,
right?
And they charge extra for that when you buy a grave site.
Well, all I know is that after moving here to Ennis, my parents went up buying 4 plots. I've got my grandmother's in one, her brother's in another one, my dad's in one, so at least one for my mom. And now for me, I don't
go there and call them up.
Well, I'd have to actually get the paperwork and drive back down to Houston and do all that. But I mean, I'd sell them. I'll play it this. I think last time I checked, I think they were going for like $3,700 a piece. And the thing about it is, these are the last 5 remaining curbside. There are no more curbside burial plots at all in that cemetery. So I guess it's kind of like real estate: location, location, location. And these are also in the oldest part of the cemetery, because the cemetery, I think, started in '63. My parents bought these in '68. And of course, since then, they've expanded more. But they bought this, and one of my, some relatives buried in one of them. So, I mean, I've got some. That, like I said, with that right there, that's having power of attorney, that's going to let me to, actually be able to sell them and, get some bills, because I'm looking at getting bills paid right now and trying to get things done around the house, especially here in this garage and in my other one. Hey, Ed. Hey, I'm going to put the link back. Why don't you pop on here just for a minute?
Hey, everybody. It's the old tech guy.
Yep.
I heard his voice, but I don't see him.
No, that was Brandon.
Oh, okay. Damn, he sounded just like Ed.
No, it's supposed to be, hey, damn. It's supposed to be, hey guys, it's Ed the old tech guy. That's how you're supposed to do it.
We've all spent a lot of time making fun of Ed to get his voice down.
Yep.
We spent a lot of time making fun of Ed.
Well, I just wanted to pop up on here because I want to talk to him about the unboxing he did last night.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it. I fell asleep about. Okay, he got Josh up there last night. Wrenches and Bolts. Okay,
Yep.
Josh, our little buddy Josh. And I was like, man, I was so tired. And I mean, I was wore out. My stomach was rumbling. And I was like, my nerves. It's my nerves, and
Right.
my stomach, I don't want to get an ulcer or anything worrying about this dang hot water heater. So, because it's shot. I mean, it's
Yeah.
done. It's done. So all
So
this stuff
you
that's got to be
missed the
done,
unboxing. Yeah.
I'm worried about it because Missy takes 2 baths a day, and then we ain't got no water at all.
Yeah. So, like I said, you missed the unboxing.
Yeah. And I went to sleep, and then I got up. I woke up about 1. What time I woke up at? About 1 or something.
Okay.
I got up. In fact, I didn't even go to sleep.
I'll tell you what.
No, last night.
I'll tell you what Ed got.
At 1, yeah.
Tell you what Ed got, Cajun. Ed's got some of Mater's spaghetti. That's what Mater sent him, was some of his spaghetti.
Send him a pot of spaghetti instead of a birdhouse.
Nah. No, I seen the birdhouse. The only thing I was upset about is somehow in the shipping and everything, the little stem, the little perch thing.
That broke off.
Yeah.
I thought you was gonna take it out and let him put it back in the hole.
No, it broke off.
Well, I would imagine it would. But I thought you had mentioned you was gonna pop it out, and then he could have popped it back in.
I had that thing glued in there.
Oh, well,
he needs to. Glued in.
Oh, yeah, but the rest of it wasn't glued in place. That's the only bad thing. You know how UPS handles their boxes, just like the post office and FedEx.
Yeah, but I mean, I had it packaged pretty good.
Like this? This is how they handle. Ready?
He can drill that hole out with that glue and put him another piece of cypress or cedar twig in there. But I mean, the stick was still in there. Oh, on that, yeah, glue, but it broke probably right about that much before the framing of the house. Yeah.
Yeah. But the other thing I did was, a while back, he wound up mentioning about how he likes Buc-ee's. Well, we've got one here, so I went over to Buc-ee's and I got him a, I think the 32 ounce mug, travel mug, and then got him. There he is. There's Ed. What's that smug look for?
Man, you guys.
Hey, where's that? Hey, where's that apple juice container I sent you?
Hey, everybody, it's Ed, the old tech guy, and today I'm on Mater's stream, and I'm going to do my best not to throw up, guys. It's going to be amazing. So, it's right here, guys. It's right here. Check it out. Buc-ee's.
I'm going to put you on solo.
Don't you like Buc-ee's? There you go. It's the king of gas stations in Texas. You know, everything's bigger in Texas, and so are the gas stations. And that's why they had to create Buc-ee's. It's basically a supermarket that's that big. And then we have, check it out. Friggin' Mater bought me a Buc-ee's dress. Look at this. This thing is, he got me a 3XL.
Oh, well, he was thinking about Jehu then.
Yeah, he was. He was thinking about Jehu. Yeah.
Hey Ed,
look how messy my office is, and you got that on here with my McDonald's cup. Hey, McDonald's better pay me some advertising fees.
Yeah. But hey, I didn't have much of a choice. It was either going to be the 2X or the 3X. But I figured, with that being cotton and everything, it's going to shrink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, I know you're a big guy. I know you're not that big, but
that's what she said.
Hey, I'd rather have it be a little bit too big than not big enough.
That's also what she said. Oh, Mater, I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
But
you wear a large or an XL, Ed?
Me?
Yeah, you wear a large or
I'm an XL.
Just barely an XL, huh?
Just barely an XL. I'm a little fatty, but not too fat. I'm just a little fatty.
Oh, baby fat. There you go. Baby fat. Yeah. Okay.
But hey, like I said, you mentioned a while back you like Buc-ee's and everything, and I told Crystal hold it. Since he got the birdhouse and everything, I want to go there and get the cup and a shirt, especially a shirt that says Ennis on it.
Perfect. Man, I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, I tell you what really got me was pulled that birdhouse out. Both Crystal and I were both going, oh damn it, that little stick, the little stick and everything I had coming out got broke. It's like after all that we went through to make sure that it was packaged real good too.
Yeah, that's also what she said.
That's all. Yeah.
His package was real good. Yeah, that's right. Listen, we did the best we could. I appreciate it. It came out really nice. Thank you. I'll fix the stick. I'll put the stick back on there. And I'm gonna set it all up for my wife and everything.
Yeah. Has she seen it yet?
She has not seen it. I don't think she even watched my live stream. I privatized it yesterday. I'm gonna take it up to her. I spent the whole day working like a madman, and I'm working again here. I finished the whole day working, and yesterday I got up late too because yesterday went long, didn't it? And now I'm over here editing videos. So the day that never ends, and probably videos that nobody's gonna watch because nobody watches my videos anymore. Everybody hates me.
You know what, Ed?
You
said that yesterday, and I'm having the same problem. I've had a few of my videos in the last couple weeks not hit even 100 views. I don't know what's going on. It's kind of weird.
But I understand that on your channel.
You set yourself up for that one, Brad.
I knew I did.
Well, actually, you didn't set yourself up. You left yourself. Well, you did set yourself up, and you left yourself wide open for a quipper. Ed's a quipper. Okay.
Yeah, whatever that means. I'm a quipper.
Okay, that means if somebody tells you something, you got to come back for it right away.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Okay. Let me give you a perfect example of a quipper. The world's most famous quipper was Winston Churchill, the English Prime Minister.
I like
World
him.
War II and all that. All right.
Mhm.
He's the world's most famous quipper. He was at a dinner party one night. You know, he was smoking his big Churchills. You know, we call them Churchills, the big stogie, a big cigar, okay, big Cuban. That's before the Cuban crisis, and that's when everybody can get a nice Cuban cigar. Anyhow,
Yeah, that's me.
Winston Churchill was at a dinner party, and they had a woman there, you know, and he was kind of tipping a few, you know, drinks, whatever.
Normal.
She says, "Why, Mr. Churchill, you are drunk."
Mm-hmm.
Without blinking an eye. "Yes, ma'am, and you are ugly. But in the morning, I shall be sober." Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but
So you like?
I'm just playing, Brandon. I love your channel, man.
Oh, I know.
I love to watch a 4-hour live stream where you don't even turn a wrench, or you're out of the garage half the show, and all I'm looking at is the lawnmower you've been fixing that hasn't been fixed for 3 live
I'm a
streams.
busy man. I linked Cajun and made her to take over, but
bro, why you do a live stream and be like, "I'll be right back," and then we're all looking at the same, and you know, it's not like one of those awkward moments where we can all look at each other. We're all looking at your garage, and there's nothing to look at. At least like run a cartoon in the background or something.
well, I try not to, but man,
Lord,
every time I go live, everybody and their mama too wants something from me.
Well, yeah, but see that happens to me a lot, and that's why I formed the council. We got the Three Stooges.
Winston Churchill.
Yeah,
that's
a fact. That's a
You got to
historical
get yourself
fact.
somebody, man, to back you up on your show, man.
Well, I usually have Cajun. He could talk for 5 of us.
Yeah, Cajun will back you up.
Not unless y'all give me something to talk about, and then talk about with somebody to talk.
Well,
me and Ed can do that easy.
Oh yeah, I could
Adam's on the shy side. He's quiet. You know, we have to actually ask him a question or talk to him directly for him to actually talk.
Yep,
it's true. Adam's
Sorry,
on the
I've been
shy side, which is good.
Field fix for a farmer all night.
Yeah, I asked him a question earlier. He never responded back, or I never saw a response back from him.
I asked him a question. Well, I told him something earlier. He said, "Man, look, if the price is right on that step-toe shaper," he said, "I'll be down there in a heartbeat with a gooseneck trailer, you know, or a trailer that'll handle, what you said, 17,000 pounds or something like that?
14,000.
13,000 pounds? Yeah, 14,000. He'll be making a trip down here to Louisiana as soon as Johnny gives me an answer how much he wants for that shaper."
I've been working on this all night too. This travesty. It
What
only
is
has to
that?
work for one day.
What is that, Adam?
Yeah, I was fixing to present him, but I forgot it's your channel.
The farmer.
Oh, it's an all filter.
Ordered the wrong
separator,
filter and separator, but he only needs the right ones at 3 days away. But he only needs it to finish the field. So I double gasket it and then I siliconed it. There's no pressure on it. It's just the intake before the lift pump. And it only has to last 1 day. So that's what I've been messing with.
So you've been doing some Southern ingenuity on it.
Yes.
I'm not going to say the others.
This time of year when they're harvesting, that's sometimes what you have to do to get the stuff out of the ground.
Yep.
It's called Cajun ingenuity.
Yep.
And there's hardly any pressure on it. It's all gravity feed from the fuel tanks. It'll be fine.
That's the main thing. Well, Ed, hey, I'm glad you like the cup and the shirt. Like I said, you know, that's one thing Crystal and I we were talking about, and looked at it and everything, and saying it's supposed to be 100% cotton. So I'm going, I know cotton shirts, once you wash them, they do shrink and everything. So I figure, like I said, it'd be best to get one bigger than, you know, you wear it and then you know, get it washed and it's like, damn, now I can't wear it anymore.
No, I'm sure. The way so my wife's amazing. The way she washes my clothes, it don't shrink. So
Right.
I don't know what she does. I think she puts it like to air dry, or like there's a special setting on the dryer. I look, I don't claim to know. I just fix the things when they break. That's it. I don't. I've washed my own clothes before, and all I do is mess it up.
Look at that.
I know. There's them tacos.
What are you doing?
Yeah, we were just a day late on tacos, but we got our tacos today.
What is that? That I don't know what that is.
That's
Oh my God.
That's some of my cooking you decided to try.
Oh my God, dude. Wait a minute. You decided to eat that, Brandon?
No, I did not eat Mater's cooking.
Is that how you lost your hair?
Yeah, that's how I lost my hair. I ate Mater's cooking. It was, ugh. God.
Your hair just jumped off your head the minute you took a bite out of that. No, but it's growing back.
We got a new griddle. We got a new griddle to make our tacos on. We make tacos about once a week, carne asada tacos.
Oh.
And we decided to finally get a griddle. So we went to Walmart and bought a griddle today.
Well, you know, that looks like a bad picture, so we're not getting a good clear picture of it. All we saw was like red in there. So
Oh, it's okay. I'll go to Mater's post and share the screen.
okay, good. Do that, because I may be making fun of your cooking here, but it may be delicious after all. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. We, we all about food on Ed, the old tech guy, and Jay Who, and all of us.
Yeah. Hey, and Ed,
We go straight to
doing that unboxing and talking about the quality of how that birdhouse was made.
Oh man, no, it was nice, man. Of course, I just need to edit that live stream so that I can put it up so more people could see it.
Yeah, and that's only the second one I made too.
Oh,
and it was
okay.
actually a little bit better. It was different design than what I was wanting to. What I was wanting on it is to have like a barn style where you had the angle come like that and then down. And then I was thinking about having the little thing right in the center on the top, like you'd see on a barn. That's why I got it, painted that barn red.
Man, I think there's I think there's something going on, like Brandon said, that YouTube videos, the views are going down. Now, the only guy that's not suffering from this so far has been Jude, to be honest. Jude is just, man, he's just moving like gangbusters. Good for him. Yeah, he's just flying. But most of us we're getting hurt with the views. I got a feeling it's that people are getting hooked on this TikTok and they're scrolling. They don't even watch a full second of videos anymore. They just watch
so you gotta do your video short.
I've been doing shorts.
Super short video.
What's TikTok?
TikTok is another social media platform, kind of like YouTube, but you're only allowed to put videos that are no longer than 60 seconds. Once you reach a certain amount of subscribers, you can put a 3-minute video, but that's as long as they go. They don't go no more than that. And you could try to make money on it, but they pay you cents. I mean, CP, I think, has like over 10,000 followers or 20,000 followers and has put a lot of videos up. Guys made I think $2 on there. So it's like, it doesn't pay well. So I don't think it's worth it. It's good to advertise your other social media, but it also takes a lot of your time.
Like Instagram.
It takes a lot of your time.
Okay, quick question. I don't know
Sure.
computer stuff, but social media is like Facebook and stuff like that, right?
Absolutely. Social media is YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all of that.
There's that grill.
Okay, Brandon, that looks good, man. I'm gonna give you props. That looks decent there.
I didn't care for that meat. I usually get a different meat at the Mexican meat market. This one already had green peppers and onions in it, and I don't really care for that. And I don't care for it chopped up. I like it in whole slices, and then cook it, and then chop it up after it's cooked because it seems to cook more tender.
Oh, okay. I mean that looked decent right there. I mean,
it was pretty good.
Okay, man.
We'll take it to the show and have Tractor Show tacos.
Yeah, I need to do. I think Friday is when I'm going to do my next cooking video.
Oh man, I gotta watch that one. I gotta watch that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some Scotch hot dogs.
How much did Blake offer you for that?
Yep. But
What is
I've got,
Scotch hot dogs?
well, you know what Scotch eggs are, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Basically the same thing, but instead of an egg, it's going to be a hot dog. But instead of regular pork sausage, I'm going to take the pork sausage, and this is some hot pork sausage. I'll be mixing in some chorizo with it.
American sausage.
Now,
No.
that's something that Ed might like. You don't like chorizo?
I love chorizo, but I don't know what you're doing with
He
it, man.
cooks
That
hot
that
Like
don't,
I said, I'm
that don't
mixing
sound
in
right.
I'm mixing the chorizo in with the
Weenie,
pork sausage,
turn them over with a pair
then
of
wrapping it
pliers.
around the hot dog, and then
No,
That's
bro.
what they're talking
putting
about.
breadcrumbs all over it, and then deep frying it.
No, bro. No, bro. No. You just ruined my
Why not?
chorizo, bro. No.
No.
No. You know what? Actually, what am I doing? Please cook that, Mater. Please. That's gonna give you so much content for next Tuesday.
Oh, and by the way, I got something good I'm gonna cook it in.
I went looking for a damn floor scraper today. But yeah,
What do you guys think?
a
We-
wide one like that.
Hey, Ed,
$25
hey.
for it.
And I got some special cooking oil for it.
oh, don't tell me it's the avocado. Oh.
That was a crack fly.
Oh, that's great. That's just great.
And it, hey,
I was
and
going
it's
around
got,
looking
and
for
the good thing about it,
appropriated
it's
gift for
used.
that $10.
That's great.
That's what I took out of the bike, so it'll add extra flavor to it.
Oh, wow. Okay, Mater. I love it. I think I'm gonna have a field day on my next live stream. I love it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it sounds great.
Hey, since you like it, what I'll do is I'll go get some dry ice. I get it all packed up, and I'll send you some. Just don't let it sit at the UPS store for more than 5 days.
Oh man, look at Chef Shade Tree Scott Dungeon Double X LGBT 7Q524 says, I have a new saying. It's been Ed engineered. Ha ha ha. Well, I'm gonna start saying, I mean, dude, Chef Shade Tree Scott Dungeon, you couldn't have a longer name, bro. I mean, you want to add some extra letters to that? I mean, dude, why do I gotta say like 3 sentences to say your name? You got to tell us everything you work on. So you're a chef, you're a shade tree mechanic, your name is Scott, and you play Dungeons and Dragons. Jeez, man. I read you in 30 seconds. There's no mystery to you.
Uh-oh, I knew I forgot to do something. I forgot to tell Cajun he's got 10 minutes if he wants the live stream set up.
7 minutes now.
Oh, hey. Oh, well,
8. Well, yeah.
What happened?
I'm going to say 8 minutes.
8
Also,
minutes?
also give him 10. Because I didn't want to shut this down about 10 o'clock. Like I said, hey, I got a long day still tomorrow. I've got, I'm leaving work at 5 because I got that appointment with that attorney at 5:30. Luckily, they're here in town, so not that far away. And like I said, this is something that I have been, I know something I need to get it done. I've just been, putting it off.
How come you didn't tell me this earlier?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think about it.
Hey, Mater, I got to tell you something. I know what you're going through, bro. I know what you're going through.
Yeah.
I know a lot. We've been going through something very similar. It's really hard. Lawyers back and forth. It's kind of really sucks.
Yeah, because for me, right now, like I said, I'm an only child, so I have no brothers or sisters to, rely on. And basically, my immediate family is all down in Houston, so I can't rely on them to, be able to do anything. And it's only my cousins, so that rules them out. My mom was an only child, so I have no aunts or uncles, on her side to help out. And, basically, I mean, everybody on her side of the family is deceased already. And it's like, And like I said, thank goodness, I've got Crystal here to help me out, do everything.
That's nice of her.
Yeah, it's very nice of her. Like I said, we're going to the attorney tomorrow to sign the paperwork. That way I get power of attorney. And then also get it where she's kind of a secondary. So say she's out with my mom doing something and something happens that, she's got the say so as far as what can and can't be done. And then of course, Friday morning, we're going to be going to the bank, and I don't know if it'll be, I'm not sure how the power attorney is going to work, whether or not I'm going to have to take and file it in the county or not. So if I have to do that, that's probably going to be Friday morning. And then probably if that's the case, then I'll be going to the bank, getting with the bank manager and everything to say, look, here's what's going on. Here's the paperwork. What all do I need to, have, get access and control over my mom's bank account? Because right now it's like, Crystal gave me the mail in, and there was about 4 bills that were from my mom. And it's like right now, my mom, she's not taking care of them. I need to. And I know that 2 of them had late fees or had missed a payment on them.
Mm-hmm.
So right now it's like, no, that's another reason why I need to do all this, because my mom's mind and everything, it's not there. I mean, I hate saying it, but when Crystal and I took her to the doctor last month, they asked her how old she was. She goes 82, and my mom's 84. And then on top of that, they asked her who was the president. She goes Clinton. Yeah. So, and I know last week, Crystal was home. She doesn't have a job right now, but her job is take care of the house and watch out for my mom. That's her job right now. And she said there was like 7 times that my mom came into the room and said, I need you to do something for me. And Crystal goes, what do you need? Well, Mom couldn't remember.
Okay, Adam.
Yeah, man. That's messed up, bro. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Shoot, I do that and I'm not even old.
I can understand that. I mean,
yeah, well, he's from Kentucky. That's why.
That's right.
No, my mind goes 100 miles an hour. It's thinking of a million different things at once. It just never
my mind does that too. But at least I know who Donald Trump's the president.
No, he's not.
I
mean, not officially. Not officially. We're not getting into politics. Not officially.
I know.
Technically. Oh, okay.
I know.
I know what you mean now.
I don't know if any of y'all know Bama Mudmower, Doug, but he's in really bad shape right now in Alabama. They had
everyone knows.
Bama Mudmowers?
Yeah, he's in really bad shape. They had to take him to University of Alabama, and they had to take him in for emergency throat surgery and cut a trach in him.
Oh, dear God.
What happened?
I didn't hear about that.
I don't know if it did. I think his cancer might have came back. I'm not for sure. It came back this time harder.
Oh dear.
That's not good.
Wait, what happened?
I think his cancer might have came back. I'm not for sure.
Oh, his cancer. Oh, okay.
Do you know what kind of cancer it is?
Something to do in his neck.
Oh man.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Hey, Breezy,
cancer.
I've been knowing Bama Mudmowers just like you, Brandon, for a long time.
Yeah.
Thank you,
He's in
Jamie.
pretty bad shape. I read it on Mama's post. I've been keeping track through Mama on Facebook.
Adam.
Yep.
I'll get you. I'm going live at 10:15.
Okay.
I'll get you up in there and we'll talk more about it.
Okay.
You got the link for it yet?
No, I'm just setting up the live stream now since I just found out about it 3 minutes ago. Dirty dog.
I know it takes you forever. That's why I should have given you an hour warning on it, but I didn't think about it.
Yeah, you got to give people warnings, Mater. What's going on, man?
Well,
I want to get
I gave him a 10-minute warning.
Too.
Hey, at least it's not like in the NFL. I gave him a 10-minute warning, not a 2-minute.
Yeah, and then a no call on a pass interference that was clearly unsportsmanlike conduct and pass interference.
On which game?
I don't know. 4 or 5 years ago with the Saints.
Saints and the Rams. Yeah.
Yeah. The game before the Super Bowl game, that one.
Yeah. Hey, what about that game where with Houston and Baltimore? With DeAndre Hopkins, he was turned around right there in the end zone, and it was even challenged. They said, nope, not pass interference. And it was clear pass interference. And that was even a challenged play.
I mean, this was roughhousing, unsportsmanlike conduct, and put it this way, there'd have been like 5 penalties called on that.
And yeah, I mean, they would have been what, 1st and goal time?
Yeah. Oh yeah. 1st and goal, right there at the 4-yard line or something. Or well, no. At the 8-yard line or something, and they'd have won the game. And guess what? Boom, Saints would have won the Super Bowl.
Yep. I appreciate that, Jamie.
Well, I gotta head out soon, Mater. I gotta head out, but I ain't got no video. I wanted to let y'all know I ain't got no videos for this week. But with all the content I'm creating this week, I've been so busy creating so much content, working on this tractor show. I'm doing content. I'll have content for the next several weeks from this week. So I might not have nothing posted this week, but for the next few weeks, I'll have lots of footage.
That'll work.
Bro, I got to tell you, I don't even think you got to worry about it, man. People ain't going to, they're not on you, right? Like if you didn't post, like they're not like, dude, why didn't you post?
Well, I tried to post twice a week, but it's sometimes hard trying to run a business and post twice a week. So it don't always happen. Anyway, guys, I gotta get out of here to go work tomorrow.
All right, appreciate it, Brandon. I'll see you.
All right, Brandon.
Guys.
See you later, Brandon.
Yep. Yeah, like I say, for me, I'm trying to get, I might, be able to finally get that that Kohler discourage tore down to find out what went wrong with it. That's something I've been wanting to do.
No, you'll be shocked when you open that thing up.
Probably.
A lot of it's plastic cams.
Hey, I'll tell you what surprised me was that Briggs engine that was on that wood chipper I had. It actually had a plastic gear and lobes and everything for the camshaft.
Yeah, they've been doing that.
I'm going, no wonder the damn thing wasn't wanting to work right.
But the replacement ones are aluminum, though. What's that tell you?
Yeah. They worked the damn.
It's like that's one thing about Audi and Volkswagen that I detest. They tell you to change your water pump and timing belt at 100,000, between 80 and 100,000, because it's an interference engine. And the factory water pumps are plastic. Literally plastic, nylon, whatever, heat resistant, nylon or plastic, whatever.
Right.
But the replacement ones are aluminum. And then there's these guys, but yet if you buy an aftermarket one,
Yeah.
cast iron.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just heard my favorite General Lee sound.
That's right.
me.
That's right.
Yep. That's my notification sound.
It's crazy though how they do that, and they're not the only ones that does it. But I mean, I had a buddy of mine. His water pump went out at 40,000 miles. The water pump literally cracked, dropped right out. Well, the timing belt didn't need changing, but you gotta tear off the timing belt cover, jack the motor up, do everything anyways. You'd be a fool not to change the timing belt because the timing belt's $50. So,
Yep. Might as well while you're there.
yep. And then he tore it apart, and the timing belt gears. Unlike on my Audi, the original gears were the original timing belt was gears were plastic, with the water pump being plastic. So whoever did it, when I had him do it, before I picked up the car, I made him do it. The timing belt was I said needs to be changed. He said, "Well, it ain't 100,000 miles yet." And I said, "It's got 97,000, buddy. That's a $1,500 job. I'm not gonna walk out and give you $3,000 then." But anyways, and you can do it a whole lot cheaper. And he bought the belt, and it came with gears. And he said, "I'm not changing the gears." And when he opened it up, and I saw those plastic gears, they said it came with the replacement gears, but I ain't doing it. I said, "Then take the car and stuff it, because I'm not buying." You're gonna put those nylon gear, leave those nylon gears in, put a new time belt in. Those gears will strip out, and I'll be in the same boat.
Yep. It's best to go on and do it right then and there while you've got it all apart.
Well, the gears are a pain in the butt, he said. And he was going to do it when he walked over, and he said, and the phone rang. When he came back out, I took a hammer and I smashed the plastic gears. Oh, there you go. I guess go ahead and do it now.
Yep.
But that's why I didn't want to do it, because of getting the old gear off. Hell, I took a hammer and they just fell off after that. And they smashed.
Yep. That's one way to get them motivated, is to get them changed.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. I'm sure you would have said the same thing.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's the one thing, that when I worked in a garage, we did nothing but Japanese cars. And mind you, this was back in the late 80s, early 90s. And we had Toyotas coming in left and right overheating. And it would tell you that at so many miles, change out your timing gear set. And, put a new timing gear, and everything on there. And the biggest problem with that 22R motor was that it had a plastic or nylon or whatever chain guide. That thing would wear out, and it would allow, the chain to sit there and wear on the timing chain cover. And where it would rub at was right there where the thermostat was. So it'd rub a hole right there in the thermostat. All your coolant right in the oil pan.
Yep.
I mean, hell, person come in and say it's overheating. We go out there, take the oil cap off. Yep, milky white. We know what you need done. And people are going, well, why do I need to do that? Well, because it wore out the timing chain cover.
It's just like when you change your clutch, you gotta resurface your flywheel.
Yeah. But I mean that's one thing. Now, I don't care, I like my Chrysler products, okay? But I mean, I don't care what car manufacturer it is that's out there. The manufacturer tells you scheduled maintenance on it. They don't do that for nothing. So whatever they say you do at this time intervals, you better be doing it.
Oh, it's like I was on a audio forum, not audio, VW forum for like my Cabriolet.
Oh, we're talking about tractors right behind that White House across the street at Matt's. There's a little Ford tractor.
Yeah, that's Matt. That's Matt's tractor.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's a 9N. Ford 9N.
Yeah.
Some guy was talking about, asked what kind of oil to use. And the VW Cabriolets and like mine take 1550 or oil or 2050, right? And I said synthetic oil.
Wait.
And some guy says, I never use synthetic. And he got in there and he said, you're an idiot if you use synthetic. He said, I spent 38 years in the auto industry working on Volkswagens and Audis and that. He said, I changed 2 motors, one on Volkswagen and one on a BMW, and they both went bad because of synthetic oil. I said, why? Because you said so, or because the actual you had to analyze and everything? You said no. It's my opinion. It's fact. Because I said so. Said synthetic oil is required in 90% of the newer vehicles they make now.
Yep.
And you are not going to sit there and tell me that synthetic oil took out a motor. It made it leak. Oh, bull.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you had a leak before, if you have a leak when you're going from crude oil to synthetic, you had the leak before. 10W30, it's the same viscosity. The only difference really between synthetic oil is so good because it doesn't carbon, it doesn't sludge, and it flows in negative 43 degrees Fahrenheit, depending on the brand.
Yep.
I would use Walmart synthetic oil before I would use any brand of crude oil. And don't use Walmart synthetic, but I would use Walmart synthetic oil. But synthetic oil is so cheap now, Craig. But my favorite oil is Royal Purple. I swear by it. I use it in everything. My lawnmower, my car, everything. It's like, and one guy says, it's burning oil because you're using 5W30. And it was a car like my Audi. It says, no, that's where you're wrong. Because the thinner oil gets to the components faster than the thicker oil. When you run oil that's that thick to keep it from burning it, you're actually putting even more wear on those bearings.
Yep. Now, for me, the best that I've ever found is called Mystic. And I wound up rebuilding an engine years ago because I worked in a machine shop, and we used Mystic JT6 grease when we put engines together with. And I wound up rebuilding an engine of my own. And this thing sat on the engine stand for about 4 years. Right. I don't know who I'm getting the feedback from.
Not me,
But
but I'll go
anyways,
mute.
Yeah, not me.
Nope.
Anyway, I got to run, guys. Okay.
Right.
Thank you for giving me the time, Mater, on
no problem.
The time to set my stream up. Spit it out.
I need to give you a lot more extra warning. But
that's all right. That's all right. All right. I'll put the link in the chat, for the live on YouTube side. I send emails out for y'all. Ed, please show up. Anyway, all right. As always, love, peace, crackling grease. Catch y'all. Pluto in a little bit. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. But for me,
we out.
Yep. Like I said, I put that engine together, had it sitting on the engine stand for a while, and I had a friend of mine come over. He looked at it, and I told him about it. He goes, I told him I use that GT6 to assemble it with. He goes, my God, you know what you did to that engine? I go, what? He goes, you basically pickled it because that grease will not go anywhere. And I put that engine in a car, and it turned over no problem.
Oh yeah, but it's when you. The thing is, it's like I told the one guy, it's like you didn't use synthetic oil in your Buick or 5W30. That motor, when it was built, synthetic oil didn't exist. And if it did, I don't know if it did or didn't, be honest with you, but it wasn't common on the shelf like it is now. I mean, in 71, and I said, be honest with you, and this is about 5 years ago, that Buick had literally 185,000 miles out, which is actually miraculous for an old big block carbureted V8 from the 70s. And And I'm not gonna lie. I said, you know why I don't use synthetic in that? Well, I used to use straight 30 in that the last 2 or 3 years. And the guy says, see, you're using no, the reason why I'm using the heavy oil because that car is like the last 5 years before I rebuilt the motor, it was fill the oil and check the gas. And at 455, it was a gas hog as it is. But that car literally, it didn't leak a drop. It never leaked oil. Never had problem leaking oil. But if I put synthetic oil in there, I would have to have a bank loan because it was literally burning. Even with straight 30 oil, I would literally burn 3 quarts a day just driving around town. I mean, 100 miles a day. I mean, when I took it out, the rings were so worn out. You had to have almost 5/16 slop all the way around. It was like there was no. It'd be like taking the pistons out, taking the rings out, putting the pistons in with no rings. It was just that much slop. You could almost put 3 shims down next all the way around the pistons, and they were that sloppy. The rings were just toast. And it was rebuilt twice before in that 185, not by me, but by the previous owners. And when I had it rebuilt, it went basically from a 455 to it's basically a 500 cubic inch now. It's been bought. The last rebuild it's ever going to get is in now. It's 500, but I don't. But like I said, the heads are off. They were junk. They were the old cast iron boat anchors, and I ordered the Edelbrock heads, brand new Edelbrock heads, brand new Edelbrock intake manifold, and I put an Edelbrock I can't remember what model, but
there went Adam.
But I put Edelbrock throttle body injection on it. I'm telling you right now, that car runs better now than it did when it was brand new. I mean, you reach in, put the key in it, turn the key, fires right up. With the throttle body fuel injection on it, even before the engine started burning oil, I got about, if I was lucky, 10 miles to the gallon on the highway, 5 in town. I mean, come on, you remember the old Buick 225, the Electras? They were boat anchors. That car weighs 6,800 pounds. I think I got literally 5 miles in town, 10 on the highway, and it's a great car. Don't get me wrong, I loved it, but it was still a gas hog. I mean, now I get 16 on the highway and about 12 in town. And I got more power.
Yep. All right, well, I need to shut this down. It's 10:15. And that way I can get in there. I got to shower and get to bed, and I got to get online. I got to get some bills paid. Some things taken care of from my mom. But, I appreciate you guys, being here. Of course, everybody in the chat and everything. I said, let me see how things go Friday and see if I can do something for Friday, whether or not I'll do a live stream, in the afternoon or evening. I don't know. It just depends upon how things go for me Friday. But like I said, I appreciate, Scott, you being here, and of course, Ed, of course, Cajun had Brandon, Adam, and everybody else has, been in the chat. But hey, I need to get going. That way I can get this stuff done. Like I said, I got early day tomorrow, and it's going to be a long one for me. So, like I say is, God bless, and y'all have a good evening, and I will see y'all next time. And Ed's not even paying attention. He's got his mic muted.
I got my mic muted. You're right.
Yeah.
Pluta.
You're missing everything, Ed.
Love, peace, and crackling grease.
Yeah, it ain't the same.
Yeah, it ain't the same. Sorry.
He tried to put the Hispanic twist
right.
on it.
Amor, sazon, Goya. Bam.
There you go.
All right. I'll see y'all later. Appreciate it.
Later, bro.
Y'all have a good night.
Take care, man. Bye-bye.